I should probably do the sound test again. Maybe move this mic a little closer. Nice, nice. I can hear myself. Yeah, I can hear myself. Okay, well, it probably works now. And, hi, How. Hi, is How do you want to have How? Here, is How based off of the Ghibli movie How, or is that a different How and you just like How? Hi, How! Yeah, here, I'll keep patting. How are you? Oh, because you like saying how are you. It's cooler. Is it cold where I am? I can't tell. Cat? Well, cat of what? Keep them coming. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. I finally recolored the head pat emoticon, so now I can start making another one. I haven't decided which one to make yet. How am I? I woke up a bit late this time because I haven't been getting much sleep, but that's normal for me. It's just hard to fall asleep at night, which is why I like Insane so much. It's hard to fall asleep at night. Probably, but other than that, it's fine. I had nice dreams. I dreamed I had a slightly Disco Elysium themed dream. I dreamed that I was some sort of archaeologist under the Cryptozoologist in Disco Elysium. Average cat behavior. Okay. Alright, we can get started. The last time we were here, we were talking to the crypto-fascist, who's the helper for the cryptozoologist. I forgot, we weren't done with him. Yeah, we're not done with him. We still need to talk to the guy.
Always a pleasure to see an officer of the law.
Always a pleasure to see an officer of the law. You uphold order in this world that we don't like. I don't like because it's not orderly. I want a monarch. I want officers.
I mean, officers.
He's always so mean to Kim. I'm sorry, Kim. Ignore him. Let's see. By the way, I like a greeting or love emote if you work on the next one. Okay. Yeah. I'll make a. What's your favorite colors out? I'll make a purple one and then the shiny one. Eventually I'll move. Eventually I'll figure out whether to. Eventually I'll put the shiny one somewhere. Yeah. I make like a purple one. And what's your favorite colors out? What's your favorite color? You're surprised to see my colleague. I'm not sure whether we should call him out on it just yet. So, Gary, do you live nearby in an apartment in Martinez? Point in its direction. He should. Yeah, we know exactly where he lives. Well, how lucky you are. My favorite color is purple. Okay, then. I guess, what kind of purple? Everyone has a different favorite color shade of the color, right? And so what kind of purple? I like lavenders. Hi, and heart emo. Okay, got it. I will do that. So both then. Okay, then I have to decide who to base the who. Okay, so you first. Which one do you want? Which one do you want to be? Zell themed. The high or the heart? And then afterwards I'll have to figure out who to theme the next one, the heart one after, or the high one after, whichever one really. Zell theme? Yeah, because the headpad's a bit themed, right? So since Zell said Zell wanted a high or a heart first, and since Zell arrived so early most of the times, I might as well base the next one off of Zell themed because the headpad was recolored to Zube themed. And then afterwards, when I make the next one, I'll make it someone else themed. Okay. Do you live nearby, Gary?
Sure do, officer.
Yeah, this is my parasocial speaking. I don't know, but anyway, since I don't know much about emotes, I figured I might as well. Have you found your door open lately? You can decide on which one. Ah, you don't have a preference? Okay, yeah, sure. Do you have a favorite shade of color? Hey, Hal, do you have a favorite color? Hey, Hal, do you have a favorite color if you're still around? You're a new officer. I don't think I need to ask him such a pointed question about this. I think I broke into your apartment. I'm very sorry. Are you a big man from Yamdal fan? That's like blue. But since purple is your fave, purple and all. Oh, okay, yeah. No, purple is just cause. Just cause it ended up that way. Well, I guess I'm purple. Okay, blue, got it. I'll decide on the high or the heart by like either I'll think really hard or I'll flip a coin. Have you found your door open? Like, fine, we're gonna say have you found your door open lately anyway.
In my home. Yes. When I was going to...
His face turns pale.
How did you know?
Mr. F. Claire thought it was necessary to unlock your apartment. Should we just tell him? Like, he might be a crypto fascist and everything, and he might be super racist, but in a way, he's a confused boy, right? He's a kind of, to me, he feels a bit like a lost boy, like a little confused boy who's grabbing onto something because he doesn't know where he is in life. That's common with racists, right? I don't know, that's common with crypto racists. No, he's not a crypto racist. He's a crypto fascist. Nothing, just wanted to ask if your door's been unlocked lately. Now I have. Or Mr. F. Claire thought it was necessary to unlock your apartment. You know what? Maybe we should tell him. I'm not sure if we should tell him. Can we return to this?
The union? Did the big man open the door?
Nah, don't worry, I didn't go in. Nah, I did, as per his request. Which one? Should I lie to him? I think I can lie to him. Or, when we're getting into this kind of specifics, I'm not totally sure what it means. Like, whether I lied to him or not. No, don't worry, I didn't go in. Lie.
So you work for Everard Clare? Officer, please tell him we're good. No, tell him I'll make it up to him.
Ah, okay. Interesting. Will he respect us more or less if we work for F.
What have I done? He'll send the muscle after me.
The man looks around, whispering. He makes sure no one hears you talk. Will you tell us, hey, we're a good cop? Tell us what you've done.
As he lowers his tone, he hunches his back.
You know what? Let's try to let's try to figure out let's try to figure out what this is about. Try not to shit yourself, Gary. It's just an open door. I'm assuming that if I click on this one, I'm trying to tease something out of him. I don't know what it is, but I want to know what it is.
What could it be about?
He frets himself, taking your advice.
I probably talked too loud. In the whirling. About some theories I had. Whatever it is, I'm done with it.
There's no way there's actually a crypto-fascist revolution going on, right?
I won't do it again.
He looks around nervously.
If there's anything I can do to assist you, or the union, just ask, okay? I'll try to help if I can.
Okay, yeah. What did he do in the past? I'm so confused.
This scared him proper. He's positively melting from fear. Has to prop himself up with a lot of anger to keep it together.
Is that a good thing or is that a bad thing? Considering that he is propping himself up with anger. Maybe if you had enough points in fascism, then what? We could be bros? And then, why can't we find a nice communist to be friends with us? Why can't we be friends with Lizzie and start the communist revolution together? Instead, we have to meet this guy, and if we had enough points in fascism, we could have potentially started a fascist revolution together. Do I ditch my communism in order to pursue fascism? Is that a good idea? Nah.
The weather vane has turned.
The lieutenant
He cannot
remarks.
be unturned.
He cannot be unturned. Okay. Will this make our role easier or harder?
He clearly liked his squirming. He may even
Easier.
have changed his mind about the whole door opening operation.
He may have even changed his mind. Changed his mind from what to what? He clearly liked his squirming. Oh, I see. Kim. We can mix the ideologies together to make some super mix. Yeah, super mix of moralism, ultra-liberalism, capital... Wait, hold on. Moralism, ultra-liberalism, communism, and fascism. What would that end up being? Technically, we're living in a mixed ideology world. But if we could all put it together into some sort of advanced ideology theory, then maybe we could dominate the world. Our utopia, yeah. Well, I think our utopia should not have fascism. It's not quite utopia without fascism. This is a white check. You may retry it. 72 is good enough, right? I mean, we keep failing our 72% rolls, but it should be good enough, right? Oh wait, do you know about the man hanged behind the whirling rags? Is this your mug? Are you a cryptozoologist? I'm looking for... Oh, they took the dialogue option away. It seems that the dialogue option about Frère Claire was really important. Composure 5. We're wearing all our composure clothes, right? Give me a moment. Let's see if we're wearing all our composure clothes. I know that this one gives us composure. Is there anything that removes composure that I should take off? Electrochemistry, drama, esprit de corps, logic and perception, composure. Is there anything else that gives composure? Let's see. Conceptualization, logic, kingdom of conscience. Composure was yellow, right? I think it was yellow. If we can get more composure, then we'll do it. After all, even though it says it's a white roll, it's still somewhat inconvenient to find to try to re-roll. Oh well,
Always a pleasure.
This is gonna happen anyway, so let's roll. Come on!
That
yeah,
shirt
it's
looks
green!
very uncomfortable on him. Look at the buttons, barely keeping that thing together, as if something is ready to rip out from underneath.
His massive musculature. Is he hiding in the armor? He must have been wearing the armor. Yeah, easy peasy. It worked. Do you think he's wearing the armor from the dead man? I think he might be. Yeah. Something worn underneath. This is massive musculature. He doesn't look massive, does he?
Yes, like a piece of ceramic armor, for example.
Oh, yeah.
One that makes a clicking sound when the plates meet each other, resembling pearls or marbles, stolen from the corpse in the yard near where he lives.
I see you're a connoisseur of high-quality combat gear. Pointed statement. Whoa, early. Yeah, early? Hi, Paul. Hi, Paul. I remembered it was Paul, not Polbit. Here, have that. If you like answering how are you doing, quick change like those Got Talent presentations. What quick change? Got Talent? The only thing I know about Got Talent is, have you ever watched Anime's Got Talent? It's like such an amazing MV. It's my favorite MV of like all time. Anime's Got Talent. If you haven't, I'm gonna assume you've watched it, but like if you haven't watched it, you should totally watch it. It's if someone made an anime show about Got Talent and it was like multi-universe and they brought a whole bunch of people together and actually made Anime's Got Talent MV into a show, I'd be so happy. Okay, let's ask him a pointed question too. See if he breaks. He should break.
I knew you'd figure it out, officer.
He sighs heavily.
I'm sorry I didn't tell you at once.
He unbuttons the shirt. What a sweet boy. I mean, like, he's a racist boy, and he's a crypto-fascist. Well, there's something about him that feels very boyish.
I was ashamed of what I did. and I didn't want you to know.
Yes, let's rob him. You see gleaming white ceramic shine underneath. A thin layer of interlocking plates covers his gaunt torso. Give it here, we want it, we're gonna wear it. I'll just lurk for today, my earphones are low. Oh, okay, yeah, no problem. Your earphones, earphones are low? That's a new expression, I'm gonna guess it means low on battery. Oh, man, when earphones first came out, okay, I'll stop. Man, I won't stop. I'll just go on for a moment longer. When earphones like that were battery powered and wireless first came out, I was very, very shocked. I didn't like them. I think they're better these days, but in the past, I couldn't understand. They were so janky.
We're not detecting falsehoods, sire. He's gearing up to admit the truth.
Yeah, he's gonna tell us the truth. Nice. More info.
Gary, what's
Damn it.
going on?
No, stop talking, Morel.
Later, Morale. I've got apologizing to do.
Oh my god, that's so cute! Like, they're dynamic. He's like his dad. I mean, sort of. Like, he's not quite like his dad, but he's like a paternal figure. Ignoring the fact that he's a crypto-fascist for a moment.
No. You've got explaining to do.
The lieutenant's tone is icy. Why did you lie to me, Gary? And we should, it's okay to say this, right? Can't unhear Squidward. Oh, does he sound, oh! Wait, yeah! He does sound a little bit like Squidward, right? Yeah, let's hear him again. Why did you lie to me, Gary?
Because I was weak. I should have told you the moment I saw you.
He says, staring at nothing in particular. Oh, yeah, he does sound a little bit like Squidward. It's the nasal.
The hell, Gary? You in trouble?
No, don't worry. You're not. Gary's not in trouble, Morel. Don't worry about it. We're just having a nice chat. Lawman to civilian. Wait, policemen are civilians too, right? Huh? So the military people call regular people civilians, but policemen call regular people what? Non-police? The populace?
I'll explain later.
He doesn't muster up the strength to yell. Ah, it's like he's being put into the detention corner. Why did you really put those clothes in the trash?
Everyone was picking those pieces off him, and I was watching them do it. And they scattered his clothes all over the yard. Everything was smelling.
He looks at his feet. Police officers are sworn personnel with defined authority, responsibility, and jurisdiction. As such, they are not considered civilians. Oh. However, when viewed from the military perspective, anyone who is not in the military is viewed as a civilian. Oh, okay. But unfortunately, I don't know any policemen, or maybe fortunately, I don't know any policemen. But because I don't know any policemen, I'm not sure if colloquially they'll go around calling the civvies civilians or not.
So I went there to take out the trash and started cleaning up. All those rags on the ground, him swinging up there, and I had a lapse of honor, sir. I thought, he's a foreigner. They all say he wasn't from here.
Thanks for sweeping it up, though. This guy, I'm surprised. He really was doing it out of a sense of duty, like his own sense of like public service duty. Yeah. If only he had some guidance. If only he had some community, then maybe he wouldn't be a racist fascist.
Only the cuirass was left, so I stripped it off him. It was early in the morning. No one saw me. I took it with me. It was a mistake. Had I known it'd give you guys trouble, I wouldn't have...
His lips start quibbling. It's okay, man. Yeah, apologies are always good. You're an honest kind of guy, right? Hope you are not, like, a fascist racist in the future, but... You know, you're a potentially good one. Yeah, he's a nice boy.
We're detecting sincere contrition here, sire. He's not trying to flatter anyone.
Yeah, he's such a sweet boy. Yeah, setting aside the crypto-fascism, he really is.
It's okay. It was a loose end, and you are tiny tot now.
Aw, Kim could tell that too. Yeah, racism can be fixed. Maybe he just needs a good community. If only he could be with a good community of Kims, then I'm sure that he would stop being racist. He might even stop being fascist. Kim's being nice to him. Well, Kim could detect it too, that he was being sincere.
I'm so fucking sorry I called you Yellow Man.
He says silently.
CLI officers commanded the suzerain's navy. Most of them sided with the king when...
He shakes his head. Just a bit of exposure to good people. Yeah. Although I think it's funny how he is rationalizing. He is using this method to rationalize to himself that CLI people are good. But nonetheless, it's a step forward. I hope that in the future he becomes more accepting of other races.
They were thoroughly conservative men. He realizes suddenly.
You know that there's a section in American Dad where the American Dad says something like, gay people should be part of the Republican Party too. We need to accept everyone, and gay people can hate the Democrats too. So everyone should become a Republican, united in hating Democrats. It's a little bit similar to that. I should accept other races too. Yeah, man, you should accept other races too, because they can also be fascists. Okay, do you know who killed the Hanged Man?
I always thought it was the Union, but I sure as hell won't go around saying that anymore. You have my word. I don't know, and I won't be running my mouth on this subject anymore.
Good, Gary. Yeah, but run your mouth with us, please. That's weird. I don't understand. What trouble does he have with the Union? He doesn't seem to quite know either, other than he's a loudmouth.
This is all he knows.
Yeah. Why? I don't understand. Why were they targeting him? Give me that armor now.
He sighs again, hangs his head, and unbuttons his shirt fully.
Ooh,
a cuirass that matches the dead man's boots comes into view. Soon it is in your hands, smelling of his sweat.
Nice. We got the armor. Can we wear it?
But so light to hold, like a bag of cotton.
Wow, I thought ceramic was heavy. Unbuttons. Yeah. Wait, what kind of unbuttoning are you thinking of? What kind of unbuttoning are you thinking of, Paul? I wonder what he looks like underneath that. He probably looks like a beautiful slim man. Are we done here, Gary?
Yes, absolutely. I will never do anything like this again.
He looks around.
I won't mess with Mr. Clare either. You have my word.
Relieved of some burden, his mouth still quivering. You know? Nothing what? He gave up his sword. But I think he should become friends with that French guy, Mr. René, who is also a kind of nationalist. Not nationalist, old school traditionalist. Maybe that guy could whip him into shape and they can be a little fascisty together, but that's okay. At least he wouldn't be racist and he'd be able to stand up more honorably. It'd be good for him, I think. Or not. Maybe he just needs I think he needs a loving embrace, actually. I don't think he needs René's influence. He needs a loving community, I want to know more about his life. Like, why is he like this? What made him this way? We're also a bit fascist, so it can't be that bad. Yeah, we're all a little fascist inside. Inside of us are 4 wolves. One of them's fascist. Alright, I don't know if I want to say this, because he kind of did apologize to Kim already. Well, we are talking to the crypto-fascist pole. You know what? Let's just say this to him anyway. We need to stand up for Kim a little bit. After all, we're still trying to, make love to Kim. After all this is done, I'm gonna see if Art Breeder works.
I'm sorry
in
for
the
what
future.
I said.
He replies, then falls silent. Good, good. Give me a hug. No. We should pat his head, right? Like roughly, like one would a boy. Because he's so cute. He's like a boy.
Short means sincere in these things.
Yeah, he was sincerely sorry. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. As an officer of the law, I deem you have done. As an officer of the law, Harry. Harry, deem you to have done your civic duty. Thank you for your cooperation. Okay. Now we can get to talking to this man. This is the husband of the cryptozoologist's wife, whose name I've forgotten because Lena, right? Lena, the cryptozoologist's wife, I think. Hi. How are you?
Here we go. Nice and easy. No way out, little guys. Not out of this jam.
Did he actually? Oh, I see. He's putting up traps, right? Because he's looking for little guys that are invisible, right? So let's see what kind of cryptid he is looking for.
There's a cylinder on the ground in which the man is arranging some netting. It looks like some kind of trap. He notices you.
I wonder if cryptozoologists, because it's an actual thing, I wonder if cryptozoologists in real life have actually, like, you know how some flat earthers do these tests and then they prove that the earth is round? I wonder if some cryptozoologists have found some real animals and real new animals that get, like, named after them, but they're disappointed to find out it wasn't the real cryptid, but it was a new species of animal. There's a cylinder on the ground. Yeah, he is setting up traps.
Who's there? Oh, the police. Hello, officers.
Hi, Morel. Lena sent us to look for you.
His self-conscious enthusiasm renders his movements ungainly. He looks like your understanding of a scientist.
Well, he probably follows the scientific method at least. You must be Morel, the cryptozoologist? I'm gonna drink some water.
To what do I owe the pleasure?
That's sarcasm. He takes no pleasure from your appearance.
Hey, we're here for your wife. Lena sent me. You don't seem happy to see the RCM. No, Lena sent me. She's been really worried about you and is waiting for you to get back. That's why we're here, man. Or man to man to man. You shouldn't leave your woman unattended in a cafeteria surrounded by communists. Oh, this is the fascism in us speaking. The woman. Something. I love the occasional appearance of woo. Okay, we'll be nice. Lena sent me. I'm so tempted, but we'll be nice. Lena sent me. Actually, there have been multiple cryptids that were later found to be real. Oh my god, that's so cool. So yeah, they do it. They weren't like. I mean, I assume that well, that depends on the start, right? Like, are they assumed to have magical powers? If they were, then, like, there was something that ended up unmagical about them. If they weren't assumed to have magical powers, then they're basically just scientists. They're basically just scientists. Like, regular old scientists. Which is cool. It's a thing. Great things can come out of this. I'm so curious which ones.
Thank you for
I think someone
passing
said
along
like
the
a giant
message.
squid.
That damn water lock is broken, and we can't go all the way around the 881.
Oh, thank you for passing along the message. It's okay. The water lock's fixed now. What's the 881 though?
The 881
okay.
is a
Thanks,
raised
Encyclopedia
motorway
Brain.
that separates Martinez from Jamrock. The labyrinth of streets underneath it makes it difficult to pass, not like walking over a nice water lock.
Yeah, giant squid is one. Ooh, yeah. I hope that Morel himself discovers a new species. Komodo dragon too. Wow! Oh my god, that's actually really, really cool. You know what? I am now a believer in the field of cryptozoology. After all, it inspires the imagination, and it inspires people to go out on long hunts. There's nothing like digging through the mysteries of the world as much as something that's almost magical. They say that, although I don't quite feel that at the height of science, it is indistinguishable from magic. I think a little magic is the spice for the spice for inspiration. But sometimes you can take it too far, like the lady at the bookshop in Disco Elysium. What was her name again? I forgot her name, but that lady who was constantly peddling and buying pendants in order to ward off financial trouble. Maybe that was a little far, but because she's pushing it on other people. But like, I don't know, whatever works. Yeah, that was me. I broke the water lock with my mortal carrot. It's fixed now. You can go back. We don't need to say that. Withhold the whole story. The water lock's been fixed. It was fine when I crossed it. Withhold the whole story. We don't need to tell him. I want to tell him. I want to tell him. Do we tell him? We can tell him, right? Don't make them lose respect for us. Okay, fine. I won't tell him.
Good.
I'm so tempted.
We should really be getting back. Gary could use a hot shower and a warm bed.
Aw, he's such a nice paternal figure for Gary. That's so nice.
Did he say we can go back now?
He's so excited. Yeah, Gary? Yeah, Gary, you can go back now.
Yes, Gary. We can go soon.
He turns
If you
to
see Lena, tell her I won't be long.
Will do. Will do, sir. Dr. Morel. Is he a doctor, do you suppose?
Sir, your wife is waiting for you.
She's at the Whirling in Rags, sir.
I just have to do one more round. See if the phasmid has taken the bait. Then we're going.
He refastens a bit of netting that has come loose in the wind. You know what? I pray for him that he finds something that he can call a phasmid, even if it isn't necessarily what he thinks it is.
His hands are large and weather-worn, but also used to delicate, precise work.
Wow, what a man. I bet he has great dexterity for multiple things. Tell me about this phasmid you've been looking for. Yeah, we always want to know more about cryptids.
Well, first of all, it's damn difficult to find, which is why we've been knee-deep in the reeds laying traps for it.
Dexterity? Yeah, dexterity. You know, there was this light novel that I read when I was a couple years ago. When I was gonna say when I was younger, but then that sounds like I was too young. It was only a few years ago, and they had. I'm going on a tangent, but don't worry, it won't be long. It was a few years ago, and it was about this dude who goes into some sort of virtual reality world. So, you know, like one of those one of those SAO things. Like, you know, the ones that SAO inspired, because SAO inspired all those light novels, or maybe it didn't, but either way, it boomed. And anyway, so this guy is in the virtual world, right? I don't know, I do not think this is Moonlight Sculptor. I think it's a different one. And I'm not sure if he was a chef, a blacksmith, or something else. I think he was a blacksmith. And because he's a blacksmith, he had lots of points in dexterity. Eventually, he helps the kingdom out a lot, and then the kingdom's like, okay, here, you can have my kingdom, and also you can have my daughter, the princess, or something like that. And then so he gets married with the princess, and then on their wedding night, the book says something like, because of his incredible dexterity, the princess couldn't get enough of him, and she kept looking for him to, you know, go to bed with her. They didn't describe into detail how it worked, though, unfortunately. Sounds like every isekai power fantasy. Yeah, except this was the only light novel. I don't remember, sadly. I don't remember. I was hoping some of you would have read it, too. I think it was a blacksmith. Overgeared? Did Overgeared ever, like, get with a princess? If so, then okay. Yeah. If not, then I guess not. But Overgeared does sound familiar. I may have read that one, or I may not have. There were a lot of like Blacksmith once. Blacksmith eats a guy so saturated. Yeah, yeah. Like, the typical story, right, is you're a blacksmith and you're like, no, I'm a blacksmith, it's a life skill thing. Why did I not become a warrior? And then afterwards they get all the skill points and they get some sort of special bonus because they're working hard manually or something like that. I love me some manual working man or something. And then later, because of that, they become good at everything. Except for maybe magic. It's still fun despite the saturatedness. But yeah, I don't read it anymore. Because the site that I used to read it on, I don't know if you know it, Wuxia World. And let me write it. Wuxia World. I'm not plugging them. I don't even recommend it, to be honest, because it was great back then. It was, everything was like free and stuff. But now like it's paywalled a lot and the quality is not the same as it used to be. I mean, yeah, I kind of still recommend it, but Mushoku Tensei, I read Mushoku Tensei there. It's gone now though. Which one's Mushoku Tensei? Yeah, is it the one about the little kid who well, some guy who's born as a little kid and he's kind of a bit of pervert and he's magical. Jobless reincarnation. I don't know that one. No, jobless reincarnation. Yep, yeah. The little. I like that one a lot. He was adorable. I loved him. I fantasized about that guy. Okay. It's difficult to find. What makes it so difficult to
Good
find?
question. Being a phasmid of the order Phantasmodea, a ghost insect, it disguises itself as plant matter. In this case, the reeds. Awful lot of reeds around, aren't there?
He goes through proper character development through the story. Good redemption story. Yeah, he does. You're talking about Tensei, right? You're talking about the perverted little kid. And then, unfortunately, I don't think I finished. Did I finish it? I don't think I finished. And I think I stopped when I got as far as I read. Like, every time in the light novel... yeah, okay, yes, got it. The perverted little kid. And every time I get to, like, a point in the light novel where I don't know when the updates are coming anymore, I stop reading, and then I forget, and then I don't pick it up again because I forgot. I don't know how, like... people keep up with stories, to be honest. Yeah.
And I suspect it may have also developed other specialised techniques to protect itself from predators or scientists in our present case.
Wow, specialized techniques. Oh, hi, yeah. Oh, with my 50 tabs. Open manga. I used to have that, but eventually I lose all of them. How do you? Oh. Only 40 minutes late. Don't worry. Yeah, we're still early. We haven't. The only thing you missed is better than when we were 3 hours late. Don't worry. All you missed was we talked to this guy, the crypto fascist, and he was like, yes, officer, I have my ceramic armor, cause like the dead hang. This whole game starts with some man who's hanged and dead, and that dead man was some sort of warrior, mercenary. We shouldn't say warrior. I'm thinking of light novels right now. He was mercenary, and he wore the ceramic armor, and yeah, he was wearing this armor himself, and we got it off of him just now, and he apologized to Kim, which was kind of sweet. Even though he's racist, he started being like nice to Kim, and he feels genuine contrition, so that's nice. And then we talked to the cryptozoologist, and we're like, hey Lena, I want you back. And he's like, go tell her I'll be back soon. And we're like, what? And well, why aren't you going back now? What? And then he says, I just want him to set up another round of traps. Or your Merc, same thing. And then we also got distracted with How did that happen? Oh yes, we got distracted with light novels and the idea of dexterity in order to make love. What's there? Specialized. I'm curious. Where's the special part? The ghost insect. Where's the magic? What sorts of specialized techniques?
It's my hypothesis that it has evolved certain electrochemical defenses that allow it to interfere with animal perception, impeding pattern recognition, confusing the visual cortex.
I think these are all things that are potentially possible. I think. Yeah, he wasn't specific, so because he's unspecific, these are still very possible.
But I cannot describe how these defenses work, much less how they evolved, without studying a live specimen.
Okay, so he's a scientist. He really be a scientist. That's gonna be multiple steps. In that, I guess for the one I was talking. Oh wait, you just came. Hey, have you ever read a light novel? because I want to figure out what it is. Right? Someone said probably Overgeared, but it's this light novel about. I'm not sure if it was a blacksmith or not, but I think it was a life skill person who's inside a virtual world and he helps out a kingdom, and I think the kingdom's king says like, okay, you can have this land over here. You can also have my daughter. So he gets with a princess, and then after that, because of his high dexterity, the princess is constantly looking for him to go to bed with her again. Have you ever read something like that? If you know the title, please tell.
A ghost insect, he said? These people are looking for a ghost.
Yeah, these people are looking for a ghost, but also they're kind of looking for something that could potentially exist. Even if it weren't actually a ghost. I haven't. Oh well, that's fine. It makes sense. It makes sense. It's an awfully specific moment anyway. Yeah? And I don't even remember what life skill the guy necessarily had. Ghost insect. So you're ghost hunters. Are you ghost hunters?
That is precisely what we're not. We are zoological specialists, looking for an extant species of phasmid.
Phasmid. Maybe he means ghost as a turn of phrase. Like, we don't really mean it as a ghost insect. We just call it a ghost insect, which is like, okay, I'm cool with that. I mean, I like this better than the idea of using Latin names for everything. What does a T-Rex mean again? I forgot. It's a big lizard or something. How big is this phasmid?
I'm expecting it to be quite giant.
Oh.
One known species of phasmid, called the Megaphasmodea zoensis, is about the size of a grown man's forearm. So,
He leaves the conclusion up to you. Tyrannosaurus Rex. What does it mean again? I think it means... Oh, Tyrant Lizard King! Tyrant Lizard King! Yeah. Seems like they are doing their own... I don't know if this is Latin, but they're using it anyway, which makes me quite sad. I was hoping King of the Tyrant Lizards. Yeah. What a nice name. Why can't we just call that? Like, I think calling a T-Rex or a Tyrannosaurus Rex a king of tyrant lizards or tyrant lizard king is quite good. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm pretty sure. No, I'm not sure actually. I was gonna say that I think in Chinese some words are more direct, but I'm not sure actually. It does sound fucking badass. Yeah, doesn't it? So why can't we just call these phasmids big ghost? I don't know, maybe this means bug or something. Big ghost bug. Oh, big ghost stick bug. Why are you so interested in the stick bug? How did I know it was a stick bug? It doesn't seem to be as colorful as some of the other cryptids I've heard about. This is demonstrating that we don't really understand zoology. Why can't we give everything these cool ass names? Yeah, right? Why does it have to be cool ass in Latin and not cool in English?
Typical rookie assumption.
He flashes you a silent
Insects
smile.
are much more sophisticated creatures than those unversed in zoology give them credit for.
You know what? I kind of like that. I can see why Lena likes him. He definitely has a charm.
Even simply catching a glimpse of the Insulindian phasmid would be the apex of my, of any cryptozoologist's career. but to study it and its defenses, find out how it stayed hidden so long.
He shakes his head. Well, best of luck to ya. I hope that you do find something that's a giant stick bug. Well, he has a nice voice. I bet he has a good hug too. In many ways. What have you discovered about it so far?
Very little, I'm sorry to say. No one's ever captured a specimen, so all our information is based on first and third-hand accounts.
So no one's ever found one? Oh, what a shame. If only you could train everyone to be a cryptozoologist.
Not yet.
He holds up
That's
his
what
index
makes
finger.
it a cryptid.
Well, so define cryptid, actually. I want his definition of cryptid. Maybe his definition of cryptid is not so bad.
Just out of
Lieutenant
curiosity,
interjects.
if there's no proof of its existence, how do you know it's real?
Maybe they don't know it's real.
I know it's real.
Oh, never mind, that's the difference. The cryptozoologist says brusquely enough that even he seems taken aback by it. Well, how do you know? Actually, how do you know? As a scientist, how do you reconcile this faith?
It's clear that his obsession with the phasmid is driven by something more than the pure pursuit of scientific advancement.
You saw it gave you a sweet memory, right? I think Lena said there was a sweet memory between them about some of these cryptids.
By which I mean,
He says,
I've
gathering
heard enough
himself.
first-hand accounts to believe quite firmly that the Insulindian phasmid is more than mere superstition.
And, you know, to be honest, I think that if he gave his heartfelt story, we'd actually believe him more, and he would actually even be more credible. We'd be able to see him as a real scientist, because, I mean, even real scientists sometimes search things off of gut feelings, intuition, and inspiration, right? He doesn't have to back himself up using, what's the term? Logos? Logos? That logic, right? Or ethos? I forget. Logos, ethos, pathos. I forgot what each of those meant. I think, was pathos like emotion? Logos was like logic, I think. Ethos is appeal to authority. I can't remember. But either way, I got one of them is emotion, the other one is logic, and the other one is appeal to authority. He doesn't need to appeal to authority, I think. That's what he's doing. Sounds like smarty pants stuff to me. It's something we learn in America. We learn this in high school, so it's not actually like all that important. We learn it from very early on in high school, where we are like, okay, the Greek people did like, oh yeah, logos appeals. Oh, thank you for searching it up. Logos appeals to the audience's reason, building up logical arguments. Ethos appeals to the speaker's status or authority, making the audience more likely to trust them. Pathos appeals to the emotions, trying to make the audience feel angry or sympathetic, for example. Yeah, I think that he is trying to do ethos, probably, because he is talking about first-hand accounts. I might be wrong, but either way, he's not doing pathos. I feel like he could do pathos, and he would even sound more scientific for it, because scientists don't necessarily know everything, but they still search for it anyway, because they have a hunch, and they just follow that hunch to its very end, whether it be true or not. But if saying this makes him feel better, well, I guess we'll let him feel better. Lena said there has been a sighting here in Martinez. She said it was like a special memory for them, right?
Yes. The most recent sighting was by a couple of teenagers along the coast here. That's what brought us to Martinez specifically.
Oh, so they're not actually locals. They travel around.
It's the first credible sighting in several decades. Admittedly, it's an unusual location for this species, but with all the sewage runoff upstream, it probably doesn't matter much anymore.
Wait, what? What does the sewage runoff have anything to do with? Anything? Maybe it died off? Does the sewage runoff have anything to do with saying maybe it died off?
I have to resist the thought.
He
Such
shakes
an
his head vigorously.
extraordinary creature is doubtlessly highly resilient. After all, it's generally thought to be capable of parthenogenesis.
What does parthenogenesis mean? What does parthenogenesis mean? Genesis, the creation of Parthos could live in the poopy water. They could live in the poopy water. Yeah. Maybe. Such an extraordinary. He's holding on to belief, really. Honestly, even a scientist, I think, can say, "I'm just holding on to belief and trying not to have my will break." I think that's okay to say. He doesn't have to. He doesn't have to say that surely it exists and it's highly resilient. I would still root for him. Producing young without sexual impregnation, as many aphids. Oh, that's what parthenogenesis means, right? Thank you. That makes sense. So he's saying they surely would not have died out because they would reproduce themselves.
He means asexual reproduction. The females of the species don't need to mate to produce viable eggs. This makes it easier for a species with a small population to survive.
I never know when Encyclopedia is gonna chime in. Sometimes it's yeah, thanks Encyclopedia too. What? Thanks Zoe and Encyclopedia. Sometimes I didn't expect Encyclopedia to chime in this time. That's pretty clever. Or females reproducing without males, a travesty, a crime against passion and common sense. We need more so we can chime in every time. Yeah, we can add another encyclopedia here. Add two. We almost got it maxed out. No, we'll do that later. Maybe when we get 3 skill points, we'll put it all into encyclopedia. Oh wait, I saved it. We got. Okay, whoopsies. I made a mistake, but yeah, we almost have max encyclopedia. It's maybe this is bad judgment on my part, but you know what? Whatever. This arouses no special feelings in me. A happy little accident. Okay, sounds happy. I am curious what would happen. Females reproducing without males is a crime against passion. No, if he ended it there at a crime against passion, then I would have actually clicked on it. But since Harry just had to add common sense, I can't click on it anymore. You know what? That's pretty clever.
Yes, the Insulindian phasmid is a very clever insect.
Oh, that's what I was saying.
That's why it's so damn difficult to catch. But as a scientist, I'll try my best to remain dispassionate.
Interesting. Do pseudoscientists have a thing about being dispassionate, or is it just him? Because from what I've seen, scientists are very passionate. You have to be, right? You have to believe in what you're doing, even if you're holding on to that uncertainty. I need to turn off my modifications. I keep forgetting to. Do that. Alright, there we go. Do not disturb mode. Yeah, but scientists, even in the face of doubt, they have to hold on to a belief that it will go somewhere. And if it won't go somewhere, that it's okay to. Right? So it's okay to be passionate, man. Be more passionate. Be passionate in all ways, in all aspects of your life. Tell me more about these traps. Yeah, how are you baiting them? Fruity? Hi, Fruity. Yeah. Oh, we'll be playing Dota now. Listening in though. I need that for my mental state. Okay. Did your coop finish? How'd it go back? Okay, I'll leave you to go to Dota. You're the one with I think you're the one. Here, Fruit. Pat. But I think Paul was the one who said last time about having a Dota coup, right? I don't know what that means. I don't know what a coup means in a mobile game, but if it means what it means in real life, which is like the overthrowing of the leadership, well, I hope it worked out. Or maybe I have a misunderstanding that somehow within we just overthrown our Rita's clan. Okay, it is the overthrowing of his leadership. Well, how dramatic. You know, I think one of these mobile games could be like a light novel too. It would be very dramatic. JK made her own clan and transferred to a new one. Well, you know, it's still very dramatic. It's like a schism. A schism happened in the clan. That's so cool. It could be a drama all on its own. After action report drama. Tell me more about these traps.
Well, they may not look impressive, but Lena designed them quite cleverly, so I'm sure they'll do the trick.
Aww. You can probably find some light novel about MOBAs. Oh, really? Yeah, you're probably right. You're probably right. If you do, tell me about it. Curious. Oh, alright. Maybe we should find some MOBA light novels. You get pulled to read them and summarize them. Wow, that's so sweet though. Morel and Lena work together. LNM and MNL, they work together on cryptozoology. Yeah, Morel and Lena sitting in a tree, catching cryptids, and catching cryptids. And I don't know how to end this rhyme. I found a bunch of web novels. Wow, okay, so there's multiple mobile web novels, I suppose. Did you read them? Lena designed the traps?
Yes.
He says with some pride. Oh my god, they're so cute. They're both kind of cryptozoologists. I really love stories like where there's some person who's a scientist and then they're married to someone who supports their work. It's just so adorable. Okay, how do the traps work?
Simple. Attracted by the locusts, the phasmid crawls down the funnel and, having eaten its fill, can't get back out.
Oh, okay. They're... Oh, I see. This is like the story of the monkey. I don't know if you know that story, but I'm gonna assume you do. This is the story of that monkey who put their hand inside a peanut jar, grabbed a fistful of peanuts, and couldn't get their hand back out.
At least, that's the intention. The net isn't a perfect solution, but we didn't want to use anything that might damage the specimen's delicate exoskeleton.
They're delicate but clever. What story? Oh, so I guess I'll tell the story. You know, well, first, no, I already summarized it, so I'll tell the story. So, actually, I don't quite remember the story, but I'll tell it as best I can remember it. Once upon a time, there was... it's not really a once upon a time story. One day, there was a jar of peanuts. One day there was a jar of peanuts. And then, I might be merging stories. And then, like... some animal went over and took a bunch of peanuts. A monkey came over, and then afterwards saw there were peanuts in this jug. So the monkey, who was very greedy, put his hand in and then grabbed a bunch of peanuts. But the jug had a hole, had an opening that was smaller than the bottom, kind of like a pasta sauce jug, I guess, but really big. And then the monkey really wanted all the peanuts, but the monkey couldn't bear the thought of taking less peanuts out. And so the monkey's hand was stuck inside the peanut jar, and some other animals maybe came over and mocked the monkey a little bit. Eventually, I think the story ends about there. Or maybe the monkey got caught. Something like that. That's the story. I forget if it was a fable. It might have been a fable. Or maybe it was a folk story. But that was supposed to be one of those one of those moral stories with a message at the end about how if you take a little bit at a time, then you'll get more in the end. Yeah, poor monkey. The monkey was not smart enough to tip the jug over or to just take a little bit at a time. So the moral of the story is take a little bit at a time and then you'll be able to get everything. Or tip everything over and you'll be able to get everything. No, I think the moral of the story was actually to not be greedy, but I don't think it really works that way. You can be greedy so long as you're greedy a little bit at a time. Well, and then you can do your full greedy. What are you using as bait?
Locusts.
Gestures towards the
Nearly
trap.
all known phasmids are herbivores, of course. But we've hypothesized that the Insulindian phasmid might occasionally prey on other insects.
You can get greedy so long as you're smart about it. Yeah. That's the real moral of the story. As long as you know how to be greedy and have a good plan, then you can be greedy as much as you like. Locusts. What does a locust look like? Locust is some bug. All I know about it is that it has something to do with the Egyptians. All things in moderation. All things in moderation, but you can hoard as much as you like so long as you're capable.
Inside the traps, a number of locusts crawl and tumble over one another in a tiny, chittering swarm.
Can't decide whether that's cute or gross.
A meat-eating stick insect? Does it pretend to be the reeds as part of its ambush behavior? This seems unlikely.
Well, wait, insects can be carnivorous, right? They're carnivorous. Locusts look like grasshoppers, I think, but bigger. Oh my god, it's kind of terrifying. Wait, but insects can totally be carnivorous. Why is it unlikely to? Why is it unlikely? Like a wasp is. Wait. Yes. A spider is not an insect. I see. Don't cockroaches eat other bed bugs? Don't cockroaches eat dead insect shells? I think. I'm not sure. Also, bed bugs eat human blood. No, they eat our fear. Hi, Mage Anarchy. I like your name. I like your name. I like Mage, so I like your name. Here, do you want to head back? Locusts are... Oh, wait. Grasshoppers are locusts? Locusts are all grasshoppers. Well, not all grasshoppers are locusts. Locusts are all grasshoppers. Today I learned that locusts fall under the family of grasshoppers. Wow. Oh, that's new to me. I never knew that. I thought they were totally separate things all this time. So locusts are... Oh, which one is it? Locusts are grasshoppers. So locusts are especially big grasshoppers, I guess. Grasshoppers transform into locusts. Wait, seriously? Wait, grasshoppers turn into big grasshoppers at a certain population density? Locusts differ from grasshoppers by their capacity to react to high densities. Under crowded conditions, their behavior, morphology, appearance, physiology, habits, and ecology change progressively over several generations. A shift known as phase change. When phase change occurs from a solitary to a gregarious phase, locusts behave no more individually, but form eventually dense bands of hoppers and swarms of adults. Kek, do you prefer eating locusts or grasshoppers? I've never had them. I've never seen a locust. But also that's like Pokemon evolution almost. I mean, like, it's not exactly Pokemon evolution since it happens over time, but like, I wonder if their brains change or if it's just a society thing. Kind of like how people from East Asian countries who are eating well have suddenly grown taller. They're crunchy, good with some salt. That sounds tasty. I would like to try it someday. Yeah, I think there was some group of people in my high school that got to eat it, but I wasn't in the right class. More so the evolution part. Which evolution part? I'm gonna get some shrimp linguine. Remember to hydrate all. Oh wow, shrimp linguine. That sounds delicious. A captive pig would also morph into a boar if in the wild. Oh, hey, I didn't know that. I thought they were different species. That's so cool. Nature is weird. Wow. I'm gonna drink some water myself. I'm learning so much about animals. That's really cool though. I had no idea. that they could. Hey, that's an actual Pokemon evolution. A captive pig turning into a boar. A carnivorous stick insect seems
Thank
unlikely.
you for your opinion. We have also included plant material in the traps to satiate your skepticism.
He's very touchy about the subject, which makes sense. I want to be a little nicer to him. I want to get stories out of him. What will you do if these traps don't work?
They'll work,
no.
I assure you. The predatory hypothesis, using locusts as bait, accounts for the failure of previous efforts by other teams, which use plants. We have given this some thought.
I love his faith. Although I really think that his faith is being tenuously kept alive by something else. By his first layer of belief that's being kept alive is cryptozoology. Yeah. Second layer is whatever he's not telling us.
The traps do seem to be deftly and thoughtfully constructed. It's clear the cryptozoologist's wife knows what she's doing.
Yeah, Lena's a cool cryptozoologist too. Let me ask you about something else.
Yes. What?
It's time to return to your woman morale. It's time to turn to your woman. I didn't expect that dialogue option. This is because we're vaguely fascist, right? How did you become a cryptozoologist? Let's not go there yet. I think Lena likes him for his passion. No? How did you become a cryptozoologist?
I've just always liked animals and puzzles. Searching for cryptids is a bit of both.
Aww. Time to go get some loving, guy. You clearly need it. That's amazing. Yeah. In a way, Lena's with him over here, but it would be nice if she would be with him in the flesh too, and a closer capacity. So you're living your childhood dream out here. Yeah, that's so nice. Or why not just be a zoologist? Real animals are puzzling too. I'm kind of mean. Have you ever discovered a cryptid? You know what? I'm curious. Have you ever... no. You're living your childhood dream out here, I think.
It's not child's play. Just because I have to traipse through the mud every so often.
His eyes narrow. I didn't mean it that way. I meant it in a good way. Doesn't everyone want to live out their childhood dreams? If they could? I know I would be very happy. Have you ever discovered a cryptid?
No. Very few cryptids are ever discovered. And not for a lack of trying. To stay hidden is a cryptid's primary quality. It's even in the name. Cryptid.
Oh. My childhood dream... my childhood dream was mine. To be honest, my childhood dream stopped when I was 5 years old, but because I stopped dreaming, I guess, when I was 5. Right now I'm trying to grab as much time as I can to relive it a little bit, but but it's not totally possible back then, right? Back then, I think my favorite thing to do was to dance for people, cause when I was in China, I used to have dancing classes. I didn't have it anymore in America, but my favorite thing to do back then was to dance for people. I liked it when I liked just going along with music for people. That was my childhood dream. I wanted to become some person who stood on a stage. yeah. But it's okay. Yeah. That's all I can say, really. Yeah. That was a very, very childish dream, I guess. But I think that everyone would probably like to live out their childhood dreams. We need to get you 3D so you can dance in the virtual world. Aww. I've never tried VR though. I don't know what VR is like. Mage Anarchy subscribe. Aw, thank you. That makes me so happy. I'm glad that you like this, Mage. Oh, okay. It's even in the name cryptid. How many cryptids have been found? Oh, there are some, right? Although, what happens when we find a cryptid, like a giant squid? Do the cryptozoologists still claim it as their own? Like, we found this giant squid, we know everything about it now. Is it still counted as a cryptid? Because it's not in the name anymore, right? Because cryptid means that it's staying hidden. How many cryptids
Of the
have
list
been
of
found?
cryptids kept by the Cryptozoological Society of Chemney, which is 4,082 items long, about 2,000 have been confirmed as hoaxes.
The Komodo dragon used to be a cryptid. Oh yeah, but after we found the Komodo dragon, right? After that, did the cryptozoologists of the world continue to claim the Komodo dragon as their own? Like, yes, we finally discovered a cryptid. It's the Komodo dragon. Yeah, now it's just a tasty animal. So it doesn't retain its status as a cryptid after you find it, right? Now it's just an animal, which is kind of unfortunate. What would allow it just becomes a normal animal? Well, I mean, you know what? We do need cryptozoologists to tease out the animals of the world. Maybe that's the tragedy of being a cryptozoologist. Once you really find a cryptid, it becomes an animal. Because once something's sufficiently studied, it becomes just rationalized into a part of our world. I think it's based on population. Oh, really? So how do you decide if something's still cryptid? Like if there's only one? No, wait. But the cryptids he's talking about has a pretty high population. At least it's supposed to have a high population, right? Also, do we have a cryptozoological society of, I don't know, America? Of Europe? Of the European Union?
2 are categorized as confirmed discoveries. The rest are in differing stages of discovery, refutation, and data collection.
Man, what are the 2 that have been proven to be real? Brits are cryptids confirmed. Why? Because the population is not... Oh, what kind of population, I wonder?
Yes, the Chateau Quan forest pygmy, who turned out to be an extinct species of primate, and a cave salamander from Grad, who is, honestly, quite unremarkable. It's in a zoo somewhere.
Komodo dragons have parthenogenesis too. Oh, hi, Apophis. You wanna have part? Komodo dragons have parthenogenesis. Oh, that's so cool. No wonder they call it a cryptid. That matches that, except for being except for being not an insect, it basically matches this guy's description, sort of. An animal that has proven... an animal that has been claimed to exist, but never proven to exist, is a cryptid. Contrary to popular belief, cryptids don't have to be supernatural, mythical, or even all that strange, though many popular creatures acquire these characteristics as their legends grow. Oh no, I'm being converted to cryptozoology! It seems almost valuable. Even if it's a bit of a pseudoscience in popular definition, this guy's cryptozoology might actually be extremely valuable to the world. And you know what? I think it is. It is its own... I don't think it's fair to call him a cryptozoologist. He basically is a zoologist. So the moment they get found, they're not cryptids anymore. Oh, that's true. I guess what characterizes a cryptozoologist compared to a zoologist is that cryptozoologists are scientific explorers. They're always looking out for something new. And also, unlike a scientist who is like going into the deep sea because they know they're going to find something new and don't know what they're looking for, cryptozoologists kind of know what they're looking for. And if they don't find it, then I guess they just keep looking. Which is, there's something admirable about, I think, looking for something so faithfully. Yeah?
We cryptozoologists are brutally honest with ourselves. More so even than the public. With cryptids, most cryptids are hoaxes or they are never found. That does not mean we should stop searching.
Yeah, it's a search that's admirable. They're real explorers. They're like archaeologists almost. Like archaeologists of human history. Yeah? Except they expect it to be living in the wild. Which, like, okay. Okay, I've been converted to being a cryptozoologist sympathizer. 2 out of 4,000 is not even 1%, or not approvingly. Then the insulinian phasmid will be the third. I don't even know what to say. That's a small number of discoveries. You know what? Well, we'll believe in you, man. We'll believe in you.
Indeed.
He does not smile.
If our expedition is successful, every paper in the world will report on it. From Revachol to Dushantu. It will be a zoological miracle.
He looks at you in the eye. It's a forceful gaze. Oh my god. Oh my god. My heart.
He has clearly done his math on this. There is no surprising him or swaying his opinion.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to try to sway his opinion. Nah, this is his life's work. How could we put down his life's work? Why not just be a zoologist? Real animals are puzzling too. Is this insulting or is this okay to say? I am curious. Why not be a zoologist? No, I get it now. It's because a zoologist isn't searching for something.
Real. I know you think
concept.
one is a respectable profession, while the other is superstition. Everyone does.
Honestly, being a cryptozoologist trumps most of the garbage I've seen people do. I guess it's better than being a televangelist. Cryptozoology does seem like a lot of wishful thinking. Well, I believe in this guy. I believe in this guy. I see why Lena likes him. Huh? Or I don't. It's a profession, just like any other. We'll be nice to him. We'll be nice to him. Also, I believe in him. Even if I'm not sure he's actually gonna get it this way, I kind of believe in him.
Indeed. My methods do not differ from other scientists. I simply draw upon a wider variety of evidence. And I have more hope that something truly surprising might happen.
Yeah, that's true. The only difference is is that they have a tradition of myths. Well, the difference is that he has the tradition of myths. It's like alchemy. It's a little bit like alchemy, yeah. And mind stuff. Alchemy and mind reading / telekinesis. It plays X-Files theme song. Oh no, I don't know what that sounds like, actually. Yeah. I've never watched the X-Files, but I know it. I know that it's some kind of spy movie, right? Am I giving away my age again? No, I think people my age know it too. There was a show called Secret Saturdays that got me heavy into cryptids as a child. Is that a TV show? ... What is it? Oh my god, that sounds like such a fun show. I never watched TV growing up. I mean, I watched it when I was in China, but when I came to America, I got no more TV, which is really weird to say. Everybody, she's a zoomer again. I'm sorry, I don't know X-Files or Secret Saturdays. Wait. How old are you, Mage? But if you feel uncomfortable saying, it's okay. It's because Zell is looking for someone old to have companionship. I just got here, but I'm getting heavy. Zell, you got a friend. Mage is almost 30. We found someone who's almost 30. Heavy zoomer energy. I don't even know what a zoomer is. My back hurts. Aww. I hope you get a warm compress or something to make it better. Almost 30? Yeah, friends. X-Files walk, so all the other cryptid-related stuff could run. X-Files is about cryptids? And has anything truly surprising ever happened to you?
No, as I said, I have yet to catch a cryptid, although I have come close. Close enough to keep trying.
The text is a little mismatched, just a little. Old man club growing. You're a dude. If anyone doesn't tell me that they're like explicitly say that there is some gender, I assume you're ambiguously gendered. I assume that you're a they until further specified.
Interesting. Something for later. This close call.
This close call. Huh? What close call? Oh, yeah, something for later. You know what? I have come close. Oh, can you tell me how you were close? You know what? What kinds of evidence do you use? What do I even mean by that? I don't actually know. Z and Z. Z, R, and Z act. Oh, I don't use the, what do you call them? The Z pronouns because I don't know how to pronounce it, and also it seems like people prefer they anyway. Z are in the attic. In the attic. Z are in the attic. Oh, Z are in the attic. When it's about people who watch VTubers, you get on your Cyrus like, sure, they're a guy. I don't see many female VTuber watchers. Really? But I kind of watch some VTubers, and I'm a female, so I assume they're females. Or like, what if you're MB? What if you're MB? Yeah. What if you're male to MB? Yeah. I don't know. What kinds of evidence do you use?
Everything from forgotten regional lore to newspaper accounts, like the one that brought us here, to look for the phasmid. I keep a very open mind.
I didn't follow along his voice this time. I accidentally just started reading. Everything from forgotten regional. He's a historian. He's an explorer. Cryptozoologists are last explorers. Like, you know, the guy from Atlantis. I don't know if you know the movie Atlantis. I must bounce. If you have a Discord, would like to join and post pictures of my cats. Oh, yeah, there's a Discord. Let me go pull it up. It's not... Originally, that Discord was going to probably just die after a while, but since other people want to keep it open, I have kept it open. Yes, you can post pictures of your cats. Should I create a channel for it? Okay, whatever. Let me give the link. I haven't set up the Discord bot yet because I was trying to fit it in within the 2 minutes because I woke up kind of late, but I didn't do it. I will do it before tomorrow. Let's see, where's the invite people button? Copy the server invite link. Here you go. This is the server invite link. I hope I got it right. I'll just vibe. But yeah, you can post pictures of your cats. Cats are always welcome. I've never owned a pet. You know what? Here, I'll put another one called photos. Just for you. There you go. I'll put it. I don't have Chrome open anymore, but I hope it worked. Oh yeah, see you. Have a good day. Yeah, see you. You technically do. Technically do. Oh, that was for art, right? Is art distinct from photos? Should they be merged together? Ooh. Let's see. Yeah, he's like an explorer, like the guy who was looking for Atlantis in that movie.
He's interested in things that people believe that scientists don't.
He's interested in things that people believe that scientists don't what? Don't. Pets, I mean. You technically do. Pets? Oh, I do have pets? Well, are you a pet? Are you my pet? Who's my pet? What's my pet? What pet? You think other scientists don't listen to ordinary people enough? Honestly, maybe he's a little right about that.
Most establishment scientists only care about reputation and remuneration, not real research, and certainly not the truth. They're a cowardly lot, and both the field and basement archives can be dangerous places.
My soul. Yeah, that's true. Your soul is my pet. I'm keeping it next to me. I should do something with it. What should I do with it? Does anyone else want to give me their soul? Yeah, I'll do something with it eventually. I'm still thinking about what to do with it. I'm going to play with that soul. Like, sorry, explaining that now about something else. I'll write up the contracts. Oh, yeah. And then, yeah, it's the contract writer. Thanks for explaining that. Now about something. Oh yeah, yes. We almost missed something here. Establishment scientists. So everything that people say, I feel that sounds a little weird. Dude, does have at least a grain of truth to it. You can also have my tarsal. Oh, yay! Another soul to play with. Okay, I'll gladly take it. But about the establishment stuff, like this it does sound kooky, but like all the things that people do sound kooky with, I feel like it's kind of important to say that yes, there is a grain of truth to it, and maybe even more than a grain of truth to it. Like those anti-vaccine people, like I'm not anti-vaccine and I don't believe in anti-vaccine. I really think they should get a vaccine for their own good and forget it, for not their own good, for my good. For my good. They should get a vaccine. But there is some truth. There is some like kernel of truth to like feeling that way, like with the Tuskegee whatever experiments that happened in America where they like gave people syphilis and pretended they were giving them treatment, but for a very long time, and that was extremely sad and probably fueled some anti-vax feelings, which like I don't know, history has a way of doing really awful things. And like this guy, I think scientists are passionate people. You have to be that way, especially since it's a lot of times pretty thankless work. I think for a lot of them, not everyone's a Nobel Prize winner, but so there is. But the establishment thing, like yeah, some scientists really do have to eat. They have to follow the money and just uphold the status quo. And there was this story I remember. We had a presentation in class from some guy, and they were talking about how like I forgot it a little bit, but it was something about a different theory or idea of how water moved through pipes or something like that, or how to extract water. I can't remember properly. Either way, that guy's idea was thoroughly rejected by the scientific community because it went against the status quo, even though he was himself an establishment scientist, and they were totally shot on that guy, but eventually it did come out that what that person was doing was true. But that guy had to live a really hard life while being shat on by his fellow scientists. So it does have a grain of truth to it, but but he goes kind of far. Thanks for explaining that. Now about something else. Okay. Let's talk about specific cryptids. Give us stories, old man.
All right. What cryptids precisely? I usually discuss these things with specialists, so I don't know what.
Aw, tell us stories. Lena said that you'd tell us more stories.
We would have to discuss. He wants to say, but decides against it.
I don't know what we would have to discuss. Oh, just tell us stories. He might be a science man, but he still knows how to tell a good tale. You know, that's what I like about a lot of professors. Not all professors are this way, but I think a lot of them are very good at simplifying things into stories, and that makes a wonderful professor, because I like stories a lot. Which cryptid did you almost catch? You said before that you almost caught one. Yeah.
A willow person. It's a long story. One non-specialist would find rather dull.
No, it's always good to hear people talk about their passions. Man, I believe in your story.
Willow people, not at all.
Not at all, yeah, not at all dull. What are willow
They're
people?
not people, really. Some argue they aren't really animals, as they seem to have evolved directly from trees.
He says it in a self-explanatory, everyday manner. You know, I think with Morel, for whatever reason, they were... I don't know what happened, but Morel's dialogue and the stuff on the screen is a little bit more mismatched than usual. They're dropping words a little. I love seeing and hearing people talk about what they're passionate about. I think it's really wonderful. Like, even if I don't, it's nice. Like, first, it's really nice if they're a nice storyteller, and so I know what they're saying. But secondly, even if they're not, it's just nice hearing them ramble because their passion is infectious.
They're very, very thin, almost flat in fact, and can camouflage themselves easily, wrapping themselves around trees and blending in with the tree bark. In that way, they're not too dissimilar from the phasmid we're looking for here.
As long as it's not too complicated. Yeah, but once it gets too complicated, you could just, like, look at them. Just look at their expressions. And then, like, even if I don't know what they're saying, just kind of thought along. Because at least they seem happy about it. And even if it's kind of like, well, different strokes for different folks. Let's see. Yeah. They're very thin, almost flat. Oh, I see. So they're not quite people. They're more like vines. Wait, so I may have seen these willow people without knowing it? Could it be? Because that's what they're passionate about. It's nice seeing people who are passionate, I guess, right? It's like being inside an amusement park a little bit. Not quite, but a little bit. Like being inside a nice environment. It's like, oh, I love Christmas. I hope I'll still be around here for Christmas. But I love Christmas. Christmas is such a wonderful, like, time. It's just like, the environment, the air is different. You can feel the air. It's like everything is soft and jingly, even if you're not hearing the jingle bells. Wait, do you all celebrate Christmas? Please don't jinx it, Powder. I don't know. Jinx it in what way? You say, wouldn't jinxing be saying that I'm definitely gonna be around here for Christmas? You'll be here forever. Well, you know, that would be nice. I'd be really happy if I were here forever. I hope that I can be here forever. It's just my living situation. You'd better be here for Christmas. Yeah. I wanna be here for Christmas. Please stay for a while. I definitely will stay for a while. Literal souls on the line. I'll take your soul with me. No, don't worry. I will definitely be here for a long while. At least for another month. A minimum for another month. And then afterwards, yeah. I promise. I won't break that promise, at least. I promise for yet another month. Wait, so I've seen these little people without knowing
You
it?
probably have.
You probably have. I have. Wait, what? So we should just strip all the vines off the trees? How did you almost catch a willow person? We're signing a pact. Are we signing a pact? Maybe we should sign a pact. That'd be fun.
Gary and I painted an entire grove's worth of trees in slow-drying paint. It was a bright lavender colour. I was hoping one of the willow people would get paint on it and not be able to camouflage itself.
The willow people can camouflage? Oh, they're vines that turn invisible, I guess? Like chameleons? You know, a chameleon would make a really good cryptid. If it weren't, like, if there weren't so many of them, it's so easy to see. Yeah, a chameleon is basically magical. Kinda. Imagine that, like a color-changing animal. That's so cool. Wish we could change colors. I painted an entire grove's worth of trees in slow-drying paint. So then what? How did you almost catch it? To blend in with the surrounding. Yeah.
After waiting in hiding for hours, I saw a figure slip from one of the trees, a lavender shadow, dashing through the grove.
He is a good storyteller. He should feel more confident that people will be interested in what he's saying. And then?
I chased it with a net. Not very elegant. You can't be elegant in the field. And, well, it was faster than me.
I think that's a fun mental image. Like, it's a fun, if you could have a painting of this, a little lavender shadow, man over here chasing with a net. Sign me in the fine print. Oh, okay. maybe you can do that tomorrow. I forgot. Oh, I forgot to say before Mage left that tomorrow was the day we were going to just set aside the entire day to do internet sleuthing, to do a little bit of e-stalking.
Lavender shadow.
He smirks. Hey Kim, he's telling his story. Kim, just let the old man talk about his passion. The old man is a explorer. You don't have to think of him as a cryptozoologist. I believe in him now. Maybe in my head I won't characterize him as a pseudoscientist exactly, but like we can still see that he's an explorer.
Well, now you think we were snacking on funny mushrooms. It's easier to mock someone than to admit that the world might be more interesting than you've imagined.
I really like how Disco Elysium handled the cryptozoologist, though. I like how they make the cryptozoologists, like, they acknowledge that it's a pseudoscientist, but they also acknowledge that it's like, they're explorers, like, who hold on to a hunch. Plays the X-Files theme song. I need to listen to that.
Furthermore, I'm not saying it was a confirmed sighting.
You know what? I'm gonna go listen
painfully
to
aware
it.
that goes into verifying such things. There is a serious possibility that I saw a squirrel or a trick of the light. I am my own harshest critic.
Yeah, I really like how they handle this guy. I'm gonna go play the X-Files theme song now. And you said that Twitch will automatically block it out anyway, right? So I can go play it and have them automatically blot it out. X-Files theme song YouTube. There we go. It must be. Oh, that's a long song, but only the first part is extremely memorable, right? Maybe it's. Tell me if I got the right one. And if you can hear it.
There's nothing more powerful than you. Making your thing
My
happen.
ad block's not working.
Really good.
Okay, there we go. Is it this? Can you hear it? Okay, I've heard it before actually. I just don't know what it is. Let me see what it sounds like again. What's it? No, I am very young. I've never watched X-Files. It's just X-Files is popular still. Wait, which part's more popular? The da 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 or the da 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 da? Or is it the whole thing? Yeah? Okay, I figured it out. Now I know what you're playing when you say plays X-Files theme song. It's a nice song. It's actually a really nice song. I like it a lot. Da, 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 da. It's like so nice. It's very pretty, you know? Yeah.
He
I'm my
makes it
harshest
a real
critic.
point here to sound falsifiable.
I think we can treat him genuinely. He's being genuine, I think. Look, I know all about the green ape. Look, I even have a green ape pen. Take out the pen. Yeah, Lena told us about
I
it.
see you've been talking about cryptids with Lena.
He smiles.
The kind green ape is one of her favourites.
Yeah. We? Say we? We what? Yeah, we. That makes us sound like a child. Yeah. We're so adorable. We've been talking about cryptids with Lena.
We travelled to South Safra to look for it once. Gary and I got stuck in a rainstorm though, and had to spend most of our time there in a little village.
Yeah, to spend most of the time. Man, these guys have gone to a lot of different places. Why did Gary end up end up a crypto fascist still? That's what confuses me. Like, is his relationship with Earth Morel not that good? Did something happen in his childhood? I wouldn't imagine that someone like him would normally end up a crypto fascist. Why didn't he turn out a bright-eyed explorer or really a really skeptical explorer?
The search was fabulously unsuccessful, but the people were very nice. I'm glad they didn't understand what Gary was saying about him.
Oh, he acknowledges that Gary has problems.
What? South Safra? They're just on a different rung of the ladder, Morel. I had no problem with them.
That's your problem with them.
Really? You kept complaining about how dirty everything is, but we digress.
Why are they even together? What special circumstances has brought this old man and this young man together?
They're a nascent culture. I just didn't feel comfortable. And let's change the topic, okay? Talk about your critters. Or whatever.
He mumbles something. But he actually does like the cryptids. He told us about the fire buffalo who mated in a ring of circle in a almost like pleasurable and rough and beastly night. I know about the most dangerous cryptids, the Nomum geroma. Gary, you wouldn't understand. Does he want your flip? Oh, does he come across as an emo? As a little emo, actually? I'm not sure.
Formerly the most dangerous, yes. But do you know the most dangerous living cryptid?
Living? No. Or that must be the evil apes duking it out on the giant ball. Is this a reference to something? Because I don't get this one. Living? No. Tell us, Morel.
The most dangerous cryptid is a carnivorous ruminant, known colloquially as the dread moose.
The dread moose? What's the dread moose? Is it a moose?
Yes. The dread moose subsists entirely on flesh.
Oh.
It has even been known to dig up fresh graves in search of sustenance.
Ah. It's the dead eating moose. Oh, you know, this could make for a great horror movie. Yeah? So hold on, does it attack people?
Human remains have been found deep in the forest, torn apart, then trampled into the mulch by large hooves. Infer from that what you will.
The answer is maybe. Perhaps. Okay, what about those remains? Are they like fresh or are they not fresh? I know I have a corpse to offer to the dread moose if you ever want to look for it. Okay, what does the dread moose look like?
It's like an ordinary ardent moose.
Oh really? I was hoping it would have like glowing red eyes or something, but that's scarier. Maybe it's a moose that's gotten a taste for flesh. Can that happen? That might. Then how can you tell if it's the ordinary or the dread kind?
You can't. That's what makes it so dreadful and hard to identify.
Quick fact. Moose are one of the last remaining megafauna. Define megafauna. Mega animal? What's a megafauna? I need to search that up. What's a megafauna? What is a megafauna? Big animals? The large animals? One of the last remaining. But like an elephant? I guess an elephant is another one of the last remaining megafauna then? I guess, probably. And Wikipedia, they have a picture of an elephant. And a giraffe? No. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Yes. So they're very old creatures, I guess. I would interject, but I'm in game. Well, you can interject some other time. We can go back to megafauna if you remember, or if we remember, Paul. You can't. That's what makes it so dreadful and hard. And moose are big. Oh, that is true. Moose are pretty big. Moose is the last megafauna for North America. Oh, that's so cool. That means in the past there were way more megafauna, right? Because if you say the last of megafauna, that implies in the past we had lots of megafauna that are gone now. It'd be cool. Imagine humans being megafauna, being giants.
A moose that looks like any other moose. What's going on here? He's kidding, right?
I don't think he's kidding. He's not kidding. Yeah, we did. Wow. I guess dinosaurs are megafauna, but I feel like dinosaurs is going a bit too far. It's probably between dinosaurs and now, right? That is actually wrong. You forgot about the average American. Soon we'll eat ourselves into being megafauna. I'm 100 so I'm the dread moose. I utterly believe it exists. No, I can't be like that. I'm not completely sure.
The bodies found
there nowhere
in the
in
forest
between?
are just one piece of physical evidence. There's more.
Well, really? What's the other evidence?
The recent surge in the moose population has hidden carnivores. The dread moose are effectively removing competition for both themselves and their evolutionary cousins.
Wait, how does that work? Because they're killing humans who would potentially hunt moose? Is that what he's saying? Wow, they're like guardians then. I wish there was a story now about like dread moose guardians inside a moose society. Imagine a smooth society that has a secret conspiracy to eliminate all the humans. And then we have like the dread moose who are the guardians of the moose population. And the moose themselves can identify them just like as a social thing. Like, here's our killer. Yeah, man, everyone knows Joe is a killer, or Jamie is a killer, or whatever. And that moose is considered their warrior soldier, and then eventually they'll take over the world. But why would they need to hide its carnivorous nature? So they don't get hunted, I guess?
Moose are already being hunted for sport. Can you imagine what would happen if they came to be viewed as predators?
Well, we'd be scared of them. Okay, maybe we'd still hunt them, yeah. What exactly is the relationship between carnivorous moose and regular moose? Are they friends?
The carnivorous moose are a very young species, the result of a genetic mutation that fared well in the process of natural selection.
His pseudoscience part of himself is showing again. The pseudoscientific part of himself is showing again. Moosotars. Like Minotaurs, but Moosotars. Is that the tars you're thinking of? Minotaurs? But his pseudoscientific part showed up again. He was doing very good before and not showing his pseudoscientific part. Miss Minotaurs. Oh, that'd be cool. I like that. I like that idea. There has to be a Moosotar somewhere. But in the past, he didn't confidently talk about genetic mutations. Like, he's not caught a dread moose, and no one in the cryptid community has caught a dread moose for dissection and study. They don't know that it's a genetic mutation, and because he's saying that it's a genetic mutation confidently with no sources to back it up, he's showing his pseudoscience colors again. He was doing so well until now.
It makes sense that such a majestic animal with natural weapons, antlers, would come to rule the forest. The only strange thing is that it took so long.
Such a majestic animal with natural weapons, except they're not carnivores. They get eaten, right? Do they get eaten by wolf cat packs? I'm not sure. Are there any reliable eyewitness accounts of moose killing other animals for food? Are there?
One slaughterhouse at the outskirts of the woods in Vasa reported that its staff kept seeing moose in the distance.
Wonder if there's another reason for that.
The moose would just stare at the building, as though they were waiting for something. Its eyes bloodshot and full of cruelty.
His pseudoscientific self is peering out again. But that's okay, it makes for a good story. Yeah? That does sound suspicious. Don't moose eat baby animals? Yeah. But then they're normal moose, right? It's not a dread moose. But do moose eat baby animals? Do moose eat baby animals? Google, do moose eat eat baby animals. I know horses do. Oh, okay. Moose are deer, says Cora, and deer, especially male deer, often eat small mammals and birds, dead or alive, says Cora. I don't know. I don't know whether this is true, but I'm gonna assume it's true for now. Maybe, I don't know. In general, moose are herbivores, but well, I only got it from Cora. A quick look only gives me Cora. So the answer is maybe you're right. I don't know. Oh, but maybe you're right. Let me open up Paint. Yeah, this was what I got from Cora. Okay, yeah, I'll put that away now. That does sound suspicious, or I'm not sure I'm buying it. Well, it sounds suspicious, but maybe not for the reasons he's giving.
And that's not all. Some of the slaughterhouse apprentices went hiking by a nearby creek and saw a moose nibbling on an unidentified carcass.
Yeah, that does sound right. Yeah, so maybe, I mean, food is food, right? Maybe they're actually opportunists. If a carcass is edible, it's edible.
This isn't something unique. Various species of deer have been known to scavenge when plant food is scarce.
Yeah, there we go. Encyclopedia variant coming to help us. They eat them for calcium, if I'm right. Oh, yeah. Like Encyclopedia saying, hey, you guess what Encyclopedia would say? That animals do this. You need a firmer grasp in zoology, Mr. Morel. Encyclopedia to the rescue.
Anyway, there is more than enough evidence to justify a thorough search for the dread moose. Let's close the subject before it turns into an argument.
You know, well, I guess the reason why he's acting like this, and the reason why it's almost like a self-fulfilling prophecy, and the reason why he's saying so much pseudoscience stuff is because every search needs funding, every search needs some justification, and he's trying to justify it the best he can. Some herbivores are opportunists. I guess maybe, I don't know, moose might be too. I know about cryobacteria cat lenses. Oh yeah, right. So this was what we were talking with Lena. Lena.
Everyone knows about that one, thanks to Professor Mijanu being the talk of the town for a time.
Wait, really? Professor Mijanu? I don't know, but he was the talk of the town for a time in Martinez. He calls into his fist.
Although, probably because her life ended as a result of her work in Gutler, no one remembers her contributions to the search for the Nongok.
Whoa, what's that? Well, alright, Lena said this was the lady that injected ever-living bacteria into herself and became a crazy immortal. I'd like to be an immortal, but I don't, would being crazy be worth it? Maybe it would, maybe it wouldn't. Depends on the kind of crazy. Yeah? The
A flightless cursor owl found in the Seminine Isles. Its long legs permit the Nongok to run faster than any other avian. Perhaps any other animal. Who knows?
You're already crazy though. He's talking. But like, it's harmless, right? It's just don't worry. I won't be as aggressive as last time. I'll be a little more respectful of privacy, unless I get permission to be a little more aggressive. It needs to be consensual, right? Lusting over someone can be done non-consensually, but digging someone up aggressively needs to be done consensually. Legalized crazy. I would like to be a vampire immortal. It's not that crazy, I think. I would like to be a vampire immortal. Yeah. I think it would be wonderful. You can just lust over my personal level all you want, Powder. but do I receive anything in return? Consent is key. Yeah. Personal info is delicious.
When it's not hunting its prey in this manner, the ock hangs from tree branches, like a bat, waiting to dive on hapless prey below on the jungle floor.
When it's not hunting its prey in this manner, the oak hangs from tree branches like a bat. Oh wait, what does it look like again? It is flightless. It is cursorily an owl. So it looks like an owl, right? I don't know if this is a real term. Maybe it is a real term. Cause that is key. Like parasocial feelings. yeah. Well, I think it's okay to be parasocial. Like, I don't get why people are so like hung up about it. I think it's okay. Like, especially when I guess I said it before already, but I can't help but say it again. Like, if normally for me, I'm pretty asocial. So being parasocial is still being better human for society than being like asocial. Like, at least it's social. At least it's not no social. Flightless cursor owl. A cursor owl. So I'm guessing they look like an owl, right? But they can't fly, so they're not a real owl. Don't burrow owls not fly? Burrowing owls can't fly. Maybe it looks a little like a burrowing owl. It's found in this location. So the same location as the advanced race theorist racist. Its long legs permit the non-oak. It has long legs, so it does look like a burrowing owl. And it can run super fast, like a burrowing owl, I think. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure. Have you ever watched Owls Gahul? I read it when I was young. I don't remember much about it, but it's about a whole bunch of owls. I learned about a lot of owl species that currently have flown out of my head. Any other animal? Who knows? It says a fast-running owl-like creature. And when it's not hunting its prey by running, it hangs from tree branches like a bat, waiting to jump down on prey below. So it's something that looks like an owl that loves hanging upside down and also runs on two legs. Okay.
Mijanu liked extreme animals, you see. One of the few figures of the academic establishment I respect. Really a shame she disappeared.
Aww, when did she disappear?
Oh,
were they
decades
contemporaries?
ago, in the 30s.
Oh,
I didn't know her personally, of course. The chasm of academic pretension still stood before us, even though she had unusual courage for someone from the other side.
Someone from the other side? Wait, what? Wait, what? I'm confused. Was she a zoologist or a cryptozoologist? What kind of academic pretension? What other side? Well, your friend Gary told me about the burning rhino. Your friend's son Gary told me about the burning rhino.
Really?
He lowers his voice.
That one's a hoax. Some Seraise rice farmers set fire to rhinoceros cadavers and use them to scare tourists.
His cryptid's not a real cryptid. Have you told Gary this? Or what if the other cryptids are hosts too? Or see Kim, one of them is a host. Hey Kim, we got one. I knew it can't be real. Or what if you're wrong? What if it's real? Okay, have you told Gary this?
Many times. It always turns into an argument. I don't want to repeat it. The rhino holds a special place in his heart. Let it. Myths are part of my field.
Aw, I can't decide how sweet that is. Well, maybe it's kind of sweet. I wonder how Harry heard about it then. What if the other cryptids are hoaxes too?
Many of them probably are.
Ah.
Statistically speaking, about 20% of all cryptids are verified hoaxes. Uncovering falsehoods deliberately fabricated to fool the public is just as much my calling as finding new species.
Ah, nice. His science part is showing again. His dedicated science part is showing again. That's nice. I think it's sweet almost. This group of people all believing in something and looking for it very hard.
If perhaps slightly less enjoyable.
Perhaps slightly less enjoyable. Yeah, proving something's wrong is always not as fun, I guess, than finding something new. That's true. See, we won! Oh, congrats! Congrats, Paul! Congrats! I assume you're talking about the MOBA. We did a 5v5. And then, your brain was fried. And then, what happened next? Tell me a story. Yeah, we can tell us all your story. Good job at all cost. What do you mean? Is there a lot of cost in mobile games? See, Kim, one of them is a hoax.
Which one?
He hasn't been paying attention. He checked out the burning rhinoceros.
The burning rhino is where they draw the line.
He's not impressed. Aw, come on, Kim. I had to up your volume to 100 and to focus on the game. And then every game you play kills a bit of your soul. Man, MOBA seems hard on people. Internet war. I knew it can't be real. What if you're wrong? What if it's real?
I doubt that. Once confirmed a hoax, so-called sightings of the rhino stops.
Cough.
Is there anything else?
Aww. It's like splitting your brain into many open Chrome tabs. Wow. Oh, people who can do that are kind of amazing. Well, actually, yeah, people who do that are kind of amazing. That they can hold more than one thought in their head at the same time. I feel like it's difficult for me to hold more than one thought at the same time. Although actually these days, so I don't normally talk much, right? It's only that I've been streaming that I start talking much. These days, it feels like there's more thoughts floating in my head for some reason, and that is a very weird sensation. But why is that killing your soul? Isn't that just normal for you since you split your brain into so many Chrome tabs already? Yeah. Tell me about a cool cryptid. Any cryptid. Yeah, tell me a story, Morale.
No offense, officer, but I'm not much of a pedagogue. I don't know what I would have done if Lena hadn't persuaded me to go back to field research. You should ask her if you want interesting stories.
Lena told us to ask you. Just because I can do it doesn't mean I love to do it. Is it not like normal for you to do it? Like if you stop doing it when you miss it, Paul?
Me? I'm not a people person, unless you haven't noticed. And I don't make a good lecturer. My strength lies in field work and persistence.
He brushes an errant strand of hair from his eye. Oh, so handsome. He's like, man. Yeah, like an abusive relationship. But it must be real love then, to stay in an abusive relationship nonetheless. It must be a real love. When someone stays in an abusive relationship and they're staying. When someone stays in an abusive relationship and they're staying and they know it's abusive and bad, then I assume it's real love. And I can say this because I grew up in a family where my guardian and my parent were together, and my parent constantly cheated on my guardian and also yelled at them, but nonetheless they love each other so much that they're still together and they're married today. So I assume that it must be real love. It has to be, right? I think it has to be, yeah? So it's almost a sweet love story, yeah? Maybe that's your relationship with MOBA. Enough tales then, let's change the subject.
By all means.
He coughs and wipes his mouth. Did you know that Gary was hiding the armor? Yeah, Gary had the ceramic armor. By the way, I just realized it's already been 2 hours. It's okay, I'll keep going. But like, it seems that we've spent the entirety of the 2 hours learning about cryptids, which I think is fine. No, we got our lecture. I got a lecture on cryptids. Did you know that Gary was hiding the armor?
Hell no. I had no idea. And I'm still cross with him, to be honest. It's not like him. He's got his quirks, but dishonesty, disloyalty are not one of them.
We barely did anything. Yeah, that's true. I'm not satisfied either. This is why we need to run back to Lena after this. And then after running back to Lena, we need to have yet another conversation with... So long as the clock strikes 21 o'clock, though. I'm worried that we won't reach 21 o'clock. Still a great stream. Don't know how you do it. Well, I mean, we're just playing around together, right? Oh god, I'm in another game. Good luck, Paul. Good luck, Paul. I hope you win again. Back to my abusive ex. That's not an ex, is it? That's not an ex. That's your abusive partner. Have fun. Go make love. Hell no, I had no idea. I'm still cross with him. He's got his quirks, but dishonesty are not one of them. Yeah, that's true. Don't worry, don't call him dishonest. He's a really cute boy. Yeah, he's very honest. He came out on the end as honest. What's with that expression? the head and hands.
Thanks.
The man mutters in the distance. He doesn't dare to say more. Don't say that too loud. He's honest. I like him. He's okay. It's time to return to your woman morale. I want to say it. Wait, let's see if we get a fascist point for it. Where is it? What are our stats now? We're kind of superstar, but we're still more sorry. And it seems that our fascist points have been stable. Good cop, bad cop for some reason is really high. I don't know why. Okay, let's see if anything changes with, like, fascism. If we say it's time to return to your woman.
By woman, you mean my wife, I assume? I will return to her. I can't leave before we finish with these traps.
Wait, did I say woman or did I say woman? Did we get a lot of good cop, bad cop recently? Apparently we have. I have no idea what's giving us those points, though. Look at that, 19. It's almost as high as the communism one. Did we get any fascist stuff? No, we didn't. We haven't gotten any Apple Cop. Apple Cop. Maybe we should get one of these someday, just to collect it, you know? Sorry for calling her your woman. I just wanted to click on it. Morale. I didn't mean it. But I do think that, no, I don't think he needs to go back. After all, Lena loves him for being so passionate.
My wife understands that just as well as anyone.
He looks south, where Lena would be. Why don't you bring your wife along? I think your wife would be happy to go along with you. This isn't a case of you going back to her. This is a case of you bring her with you.
Come on, Morel. We've been soaking out here for days. It's time to go back.
No, it's okay. You can keep... So she can get stuck in the mud. Well, she can be stuck in the mud. Then it'll be a sweet moment between him and her, right? They can be stuck together, and then they can pull each other out, and it'll be like a great, wonderful love action movie, and then they can rekindle their love in multiple ways. It's dangerous, and he probably wouldn't live it down if she got hurt or died. Oh, that's true. But over here, it's not so bad, right? It's not dangerous in this part of town, I think. Or maybe it's because there's drunkards here and he doesn't want her to be harassed. But then she is in the whirling in rags where she could potentially be harassed anyway. So, yeah, that's true. You know what? That's fair. That makes sense. I clearly need to understand the mindset of a adventure explorer man more.
And leave the traps? Absolutely not.
He yells in response.
I won't let Lena down.
Also, if Lena... I kind of got a hint from Lena that this is something that's very important to them. This, like, trap thingy. She said that there was... She, like, didn't tell us the full story, but she, like, sort of suggested that there was something, a special moment between him and her that had something to do with these cryptids.
Come on. She wants us back. I'm soaked up to my nuts over here. We'll both catch reed crabs if we don't dry out soon.
I didn't know the phasmid was so important to Lena. Actually, I kind of got a hint. Bug is protein. Bug is protein. You're being exactly bug is protein. Come on, she wants us back up. Come on, Gary. Stop yelling so much. You're scaring the cryptids away. Nah, he's asleep, but you know what, Gary? You can come. You can come over to my room. And, with Kim can come too. And we can, learn things together. Man to boy. maybe we can solve your little racism problem. I don't know the Phasmid was so important to Lena.
Of course it's important to her. She's seen it. A verified sighting, on record. One of only 4 this century, and it's hers.
Wow! Oh, that's so cool. I hope she gets it.
She's seen it?
Really? She sighted the Phasmid? She didn't tell me that. Yeah, she didn't tell. She just hinted that it was somehow important.
Yes, that's how we first came to know one another, in fact. But that's her story to tell, not mine.
He coughs and continues. Is this guy okay? Yeah, he seems sick. We need to get you to a hospital, man. You can't die here before you get back to Lena.
Suffice to say, it's long been our dream to find proof of the Insulindian Phasmid together. I can't abandon course now.
Another cough into his fist this time. Okay, that's fair, but maybe you can come back to the whirling warm-up and come back to check the traps later, maybe? Yeah, you guys are scaring the Phasmids away anyway, so don't worry, your traps should probably still be here, because no one seems to come here that often anyway. Yeah, also I'm kind of worried about his health.
No. The traps need to be monitored on a regular schedule. What would we do if the Phasmid were to starve while we were sipping tea at the hostel?
Okay, how about you guys both come to our room then? We can all sleep on the same bed together. You guys, Lena, we can even bring Lena over, and we can all sleep together on the same bed. It'd be kind of crowded, but I think it'd be okay. Yeah, like, old man, you need a rest. Old man, you need to take care of your health. What if you die before Lena does? Yeah, Lena can watch. We should bring Lena here. It's still kind of safe, right? We'll even promise to cart her back to our home or to the hostel later. Oh, it is a hostel.
He's dead set on this.
Okay. Fine, man. Just make sure you don't drop dead, okay?
I could go for some trap setting.
What if we check the traps for you? Oh, yeah. Thanks, Interfacing, for chiming in. What if we did it? Then you wouldn't worry so much, right?
I didn't expect you to take such an interest in our work here, officer.
He looks at you with obvious surprise. Cryptozoology and detective work are very similar. Yeah. Or, chaos is my method, I am its scion. I'm not sure how to feel about that one. I'm all in with this cryptid shit. I'm hooked. You know, cryptozoology and detective work are very similar. It's probably the nicest way to put it.
Yes, indeed. Both require a great deal of research, attention to detail, and, above all, persistence.
You know, I've heard that somewhere before. I've heard that being talked about for regular research work too. The problem is the passion part. That's why I'm not in research right now, because I didn't muster up the required passion for reading papers. So I'm just making myself happy now. Where are these traps? Where are these traps? Is it just here or are they elsewhere?
There are 4 in total. One is to the south, on this little peninsula, by the boathouses there.
He points
It's
out.
very near.
Still no reading papers on stream. Oh, don't worry. I will do it eventually. I will do it eventually. Yeah. There's some other stuff that I need to get out of the way. Yeah, and then I'll do it eventually. I swear. This is a promise that I will do it eventually. I will not quit. You know what? And remind me, yeah? But, like, I won't quit by the end of this year. I won't quit without, like, having at least done that. By the end of this year, I need to have done that. This goes on sale for 75% off. Grabbing. Oh my god! You should totally. Oh, I banged my table. Sorry. It was so exciting. You should definitely play it. It's super duper fun. And I think it does have replayability too, considering that you can choose different stats. I'm happy with whatever content you make. But if you want papers, then I will definitely do papers. After all, I did want to do it. It's just that I haven't figured out a good like computer setup so that I can see the paper and also see the Word document at the same time. I love it when you get so happy. Maybe I'll play it so I can see the incel fascist route. Yeah. Go become an incel fascist and make friends with Gary and then form the great fascism movement. Because you know what's so amazing about the alt-right? Like, yes, I don't like what they believe in, but you know what? At least they go for it. That's the problem with being a moderate. You don't go for anything. Like, you don't do things. At least, at minimum, for the alt-right, they're doing things. I can respect that, even if I don't like what they stand for at all and don't think that they should stand for such bad things. At least they have that fire. If only it could be turned towards something else. There are 4 in total. One by the south, on this little peninsula, and by the boathouses there. It's very near. I'm kind of confused what you're saying. Oh, wait. What is in the south?
Another
Okay.
we sit
Another.
in Land's End, to the northeast. It's behind a small sand dune there. On your way to the old radio tower, after the church.
Land's End. That's where we had the date, right? That's where we got to. That's where we got to have a sweet moment with the beautiful fish woman lady.
The third is set near the canal, where you crossed, by a concrete slab. A big thicket of reeds going up the slope, and among them,
He gestures to the trap in front of him. I'm actually very excited. What if we really do find something? What if we really do find some kind of cryptid? I don't think we will, but there's some hope. Like he sparked a religious fire for a brief moment before it's probably gonna come crashing down. But nonetheless, for a moment, it's like, what if he's real? I'm caught up in the enthusiasm of the story, and I want to see it out now.
you should check at least one of those before returning to this one, since I just said it. This one's more of a technicality, but still, better safe and stupid than sorry.
Yeah, well, that's good. He's covering his bases. That's good science, I think.
That seemed like a lot. Do we really have time for this extracurricular venture?
Yeah, we totally have time for this, Kim. We're still wasting some time right now. We need to waste some time until 21 o'clock to make our appointment at 21 o'clock. The pursuit of knowledge is its own justification. Or what? Aren't you having fun? Kim, listen up a little. We'll find clues. At the same time, we'll have fun.
Even relative to examining a weak old corpse, I'm not sure mucking about in the reeds qualifies as fun. But have it your way, detective.
At least he is very receptive. He's somehow okay with this. After all, this is what the Jamrock Shuffle's about. It's about going everywhere. What do I do if there's a phasmid in one of the traps? Yeah. What if I encounter it? I'm gonna drink some water.
Bring it to me at once. Just make sure the trap is closed tight.
Nice. I'm so excited. Maybe the phasmid in Disco Elysium might be a real animal. Well, that would be nice. That would be really, really nice. We'd be able to actually help someone for once in this game instead of just breaking them.
He's not comfortable with the possibility that you'll claim the find, but he's lying about this even to himself.
He has to lie about it to himself. No. I don't think people should lie about it to themselves. Well, everyone's different actually, so I changed my mind. But I think it's nicer to be honest with yourself than work through it. Like, be like, yeah, I'm not comfortable with it, or yeah, I want to do something like kill my parents or whatever. But you know what? I can resolve it in my heart to figure out why I feel this way, and then afterwards decide where I'm gonna go from there. What if I encounter the phasmid in the wild?
That's highly unlikely, officer. But in the event you do,
He takes out a small white spray
I'll
can.
spray you with a pheromone mixture I developed.
Wait. Is he actually spraying us?
It's made of musk and research chemicals. The pheromone should attract the insect to you, or at least prevent it from bolting at the sight of you. It's quite potent. Will last you about a week.
What do you suppose it smells like? Lay it on me, or lay it on me thick. Sniffer. Sniff. Lay it on me. Or I don't want this, thank you very much. Does it smell bad? Can you give us a sample to smell? Alright. A test whiff? Yeah, a test whiff, like perfume, right? I don't want myself to smell bad, you know? You know what? Lay it on me.
Wise choice.
He douses you with an odd smelling spray, then gives you a satisfied nod. Alright, well, it seems like it doesn't smell necessarily bad.
I hope you're not buying this. He dispenses it without letting you touch the canister, so it would be precious like holy water.
The lieutenant wrinkles his nose. He dispenses you without letting you touch the canister. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I guess. But I don't know. I don't know if I want that holy water.
It is precious. A single dose cost me 50 real to develop. Not that I expect you to understand self-financing one's own research.
He looks at the lieutenant with disdain and puts the spray back into his pocket. Aw man, how's he self-financing it anyway? Alright, I'm ready.
Right.
Let's get to
Which
it.
means you two can pack up and go back to the whirling.
Yeah, go see Lena.
Finally, someone's talking sense.
Is he feeling better towards the soul light now? Maybe he'll become less racist.
Thank you for your help. Gary and I will start breaking down camp. If you have any more questions, now's the time to ask. We'll be gone once you get to it.
Alright, I'll get going. We'll get to it now. Today's a cryptid hunting day. Yeah? Wait, I thought they would be gone. Autosave? My game froze. Hello? Whew. Oh my god, I thought my game was frozen for a moment. Wait, what do you mean we'll be gone once you get to it? Why aren't they gone? Hey, I thought you were going away, man. Why are you
We'll
gone?
be on our way soon. Thank
gets
you
up?
again for lending a hand.
Oh, okay, I'll get going. What if we talk to this guy? Will he give a different dialogue?
Hello again. Very generous of you to help us out, officer. I can't wait to get out of here.
Of course, Gary. Yeah. Anyway, it's almost 20 o'clock, but that is not 21 o'clock. So, we can go check out the cryptid traps. I need to go to the bathroom. I need to go to the bathroom. Wait, give me a moment. Sorry about this. I think it's because, what's it? 1950. I think if I stay in one place, the game's not going to change time, right? It's not like Stardew. But, be right back. Sorry. I think, that doesn't show up properly. Give me a moment. I'm gonna change the size. Be right back. Don't worry about needing bathroom breaks. I think when I don't drink enough water and then I start drinking water, this happens. Okay, see you. talking. Hi again. No worries. Or powdering your nose, as some might call it. Powdering your nose? Come back. Time to plan a coup. What kind of coup? Who are you overthrowing? Okay, I'm back. Don't leave again. Don't worry, it is extremely unlikely that I will need to leave again. Let's see. Oh no, the map doesn't help us whatsoever. I thought the map would help. Where do you say it was? Do we have a mission log? Inspect the traps. Oh, there we go. Get 2 signatures. We haven't done this yet. That's right, we need to do this. Is there anything else we need to do? Yeah, I think this is good. We have one in the far northeast. Check the trap that Morel just set. Oh, this is an order, right? First check the trap in Land's End. Then later do the others. Welcome back. Yeah, hi. Okay, Land's End, the place where we saw someone who didn't want to be our lady love or have a one-night stand. These heavy military blockades are riddled with bullet holes crumbling. Oh, this must have been the bullets shot this way, I guess. During the revolution, way back when. Ah, man, the boy and the man are still there. I feel bad for that boy now. He's a cute boy, but I feel bad for him. Press tab while I run up, just make sure we don't miss anything. Since tab will highlight everything. They said that there's gonna be a sweet moment. I saw a comment saying there'd be a sweet moment with Kim in the church, but I'm not going in because I wanted to have like a nice time set aside for it when we're not running around doing that kind of stuff. Where is it though? This is Land's End, I think, right? On the north is Land's End. Oh, there we go. We found the traps. How did we miss it the first time? Let's see. Is there anything in it? I don't think so.
There's a trap in the reeds at your feet. Looks like the same one you saw Morel set before. Same mesh, same wiring.
Look around first.
The reeds shake sadly in the coastal breeze. Snow specks the stalks. Most of it melts quickly, relinquishing form to darkness.
It'd be really nice if we could actually find a cryptid. And it turned out to be an insect no one's discovered. Wouldn't that be so cool? I think Disco Elysium is not going to allow us to have something so wonderful, though. But who knows? The hope is still there.
The wind picks up here, near the cape's end, surrounding the narrow strip of land from 3 cardinal directions. It's cold for this time of year.
Okay, yeah. Well, Morel never told us if the cryptid was supposed to be in some kind of environment, like cold, hot, or whatever. Reach for the trap.
Locusts are crawling around in the trap, confused but uneaten. You see no carnivorous reed phasmid gorging on them.
It'd be pretty funny if we found a different kind of animal or insect inside, though.
Big surprise. Anyway,
Lieutenant
1
grins.
down, 3 to go.
You're such a good boy. Thanks, Kim, for going on this little excursion with us. It's a date. It's a date, isn't it? Damn, I was hoping it'd be in the first one. Or no need to grin. I'm not expecting to find anything. I'm helping some citizens and getting some fresh airs. Or it'll be in the next one, surely. No need to grin. I'm just helping some citizens get some fresh air. I was hoping, which one will make Kim like us more? Every interaction with Kim is a potential dating sim interaction. We need to get him to like us. No need to grin. No. Damn, maybe we should act cute. They'll be in the next one, surely. I'm not expecting to find anything.
I meant no offense. Just...
The lieutenant doesn't know how to finish the sentence. He looks at you, putting the trap back on the ground. Just what, Kim? I want another sweet moment. Ah. Does he really? He doesn't think that we're being frivolous, though, I think. since he didn't. Usually, if he thinks we're really being frivolous, he'll say it. This time, he didn't say we were being frivolous. No flirting, yeah. I was hoping for it. The building before you housed the engine must have been a big one. I think I was here before,
worn by elements,
but
guards the depot.
this is
The wind has blown a sand
practically
dune in front of
impossible.
it.
I hope that we can roll it someday when we're not rolling an impossible roll. A practically impossible roll. I'm not confident in our chances of getting yet another double sixes. Which was next on the list? Check the trap Morel just set up in the Cryptozoologist camp. Okay, let's go to that next one on the list then. Morel should be gone by now, right? Since we walked away and now we're walking back. So the game should have updated. Where was he again? He was on this side of town, right? This is a very big map. Oh yeah, Morel's gone. Wait, no. What? I think this is a different one. Oh no, Morel's gone.
This is the trap Morel just
yeah.
set. Checking it over, he said, is just a technicality. But
look around. Is there
the
anything?
reeds by the abandoned campsite sway and tremble while the snow falls all around.
Oh, I was hoping we'd find something.
The later it gets, the colder. Remnants of the camp can still be seen in the sand. The fire that's gone out. You feel strange, somehow.
What kind of strange? What kind of strange am I feeling? Reach for the trap.
This trap is also full of panicked locusts. No sign of any cryptozoological beast inside.
Aww,
Another
this can make a
trap.
comment. The lieutenant takes a note. More out of habit than duty. Yeah? Let's keep going. The next one's the lucky ones. How are you enjoying the cardio, Lieutenant? How are you enjoying running with us, Lieutenant? I'm quite enjoying it myself. Or again, I want to make it absolutely clear. I don't really believe the phasmid exists, okay? You know what? I think... I think that... should I say this? Or I'll just talk about cardio. Let's go on a run together.
Always up for a good jog. Otherwise, would I still be on this case with you?
He smiles. He smiles and raises his collar. It's windy. Oh my god. It's a good moment. It's always nice seeing him smile. His smiles are rare, but he's smiling more often now. I think we're becoming friends. Or hopefully something more than friends. There's something beautiful and handsome about the way he raises his collar against the wind. Okay, let's go. Maybe we'll get another interaction with him. Okay, next one. Trap near the boathouse, west of Feld Building. This is the Feld Building, so we're already west of it. But I think the boathouse was a little further north, or a little further south. I'm not sure if the boathouse was a little further north or a little further south. What's this? A buoy bobs in the water. The number on it says 11. Where's the boathouse? I think it was... I thought it was further north, but it might actually be further south. Oh, there we go. There we go. Found it. Oh, we can see the boat
This trap's
kits.
not too hard to spot, once you know what to look for. Keeping it hidden has not been a priority for the cryptozoologist.
I feel like someone else might want to mess with it, but that's okay. Look, wait, hold on. Give me a moment. I'm going to wear something. I'm gonna wear something that gives us shivers, because it seems like shiver is kind of important to this. So I think one of our jackets gave us that buff. Oh my god, look at that. We could wear this thing. Amazingly, it fits under your coat. We could wear the borrowed confidence plus chain threshold minus empathy. The problem is we already don't have much empathy to begin with. Okay, let's wear the jacket. I know we have a jacket somewhere that gives us shivers. There we go. Found the jacket that gives us shivers. Can't have the full armor. Yeah, I really wanted to get those boots, but they didn't let us take the boots off afterwards. What a shame. at the end of tonight, we're gonna send Kim off. And the reason why I'm sending Kim off at night is because he said that he would arrive the day after, and I'm hoping the game counts that as like after the day and I have a dream and not like in 24 hours, because I want to keep being around Kim. We want to keep being with Kim, right? So keep jogging and having sweet moments. Those boots were made for walking. Those boots were made for walking. What do you mean exactly?
Once you know what to look for. Keeping it hidden has not been a priority for the cryptozoologist.
Oh, look around.
Behind you, the ruins of a residential building loom over the reeds. They whisper amongst themselves, confidentially. Snowflakes cling to their shivering stems.
He needs to keep us company. We are very needy. Yeah, we are very needy. We need Kim here with us. Kim, come give us a hug, please. Please let us stay in your hostel room. And on the same bed as you. Reach for the trap.
Nothing but locusts in this trap as well. Definitely no cryptozoological monstrosity.
Is there any chance that we could have found one?
Empty as all of them.
He pants.
One more of these and we're done.
His face is red from the cold sea air. He crouches to wish. Does he have asthma? I need to make song references. Oh, it's a song reference. What's the song? What's the song? Maybe we can play it. Wait, does he have asthma? I'm beginning to be worried that we're making him sick. Kim, are you okay? Kim, do you need us to take care of you? Kim, should we go over to the hostel and make sure your health is okay? Kim, do you need us to be attentive over you while you're sick? Are you getting tired?
No, I'm fine. I didn't mean to complain, it's just...
He's short-winded, the sentence ends there. Kim, you better not be hiding some kind of asthma from us. Imagine if this ends with us rushing Kim to the hospital. At least it's a sweet moment, but like kind of not. Kim, you need to be well. Kim, you can tell us the truth. I'm worried for him. Chapter Nancy Sinatra. These boots are made for walking. No, okay, let's play it. Let's play it. Let me go over to what did I use last time? Chrome or Edge? Oh no, he's Japanese. A bit of chill and some wetness can make him sick. He's Japanese. I thought he was Korean this whole time. Because Seoul sounds like Seoul, like you know. According to my animes. Yeah. That's true. A lot of the times when when we go outside in the cold, the parents are like, "You'll catch a cold if you're." Is he? Oh no. Was I racist? No, it's okay, it's fair. I don't know, he could be Japanese, it's just that Seoul reminds me more of Koreans, so I thought he was Korean. Also, Kim is a common last name for Koreans, but he also said he was a halfie, and Katsuragi does sound like Japanese, right? So he sounds like, well, I swear I don't think they all look the same. You know, I can't tell the difference myself. I can't tell the difference myself, and I'm an East Asian. Some East Asians can tell the difference, I can't. What was the song again? Nancy Sinatra? Oh, Sinatra? Or is that a different Sinatra? These boots were made for walking. Nancy knee boots, sustainable shoes ad. Nancy Sinatra, these boots were made for walking. I'm searching on YouTube right now. Oh, lyrics. You want to sing it together? We can sing it together. The audio will be muted anyway by Twitch, right? He was Chinese? Oh my god! Chinese? Now he's Japanese. Wait, what? Hi, Huscat. You want a hot pot? Here. I think he is half and half. Oh, okay, yeah. He said he was a halfie, right? He said he was half. Half what though? Half Korean, half Japanese, or half Chinese, half Japanese? Okay, let me get the what do you call it? Let me get the Chrome open. And do I have anything weird open that I need to be worried about? No, I don't. I can also use Edge, I guess. I think the Chrome is safer today. Yeah, so I'll use Chrome. Game image window capture. Chrome. Chrome. Yeah, that's fine. And you can see weird stuff, but it's not that weird. Oh right. That's right. I can't get Chrome up. Okay, I think I have to use Edge because I can't get Chrome up. Delete the or maybe no. Yeah. Chrome has problems sometimes with OBS. So it's kind of difficult to get Chrome up. Edging, edging what? Edging what? Yeah. You can see yourself. You can see my setup, right? What weird things you usually have open? I wonder. No. What I meant was doxing myself. Although I know there's plenty of other people with weird things open, right? Do you guys have weird things open? Will you show me your screen sometime? Show me your screen someday. You get to see my screen so often. I like to see your screens. Alright, I'm gonna open up Edge because I think I can do Edge with no problems. Yep. Edge should work with no. What? Why wasn't it showing up? MS Edge. Eh? uh, eh? It's not working. It's not working. Ah, damn it. There's only one other way to do this. I need to use the janky. I need to use the janky browser from OBS itself. Alright. I don't like using it because it's so janky, but I'll do it. You can see all my. I'm edging this blade on this whetstone. What blade? That blade. You can see all my 40 tabs if you want. Really? You should show us. Okay, I need to open another browser if we want to see that song reference. Browser. Create new browser on OBS. URL. The what do you call it? There we go. Yeah! Is it working? Is it working? Yes! Yeah! Finally, we got it. Okay. Put this right over here. And then we can totally have Disco Elysium playing its music in the background. That's fine. That's fine. Now just click interact. Now the kitchen knives are, I need to move that back in order to see it. Interact! There we go. Finally, got it. Oh my god. Now the kitchen knives are getting dull, I think. Okay, it's this one, right? Okay, I can remove the browser tab once more. No. I hope that the advertisement didn't give anything away. I hope the advertisement didn't give anything away. But you know what? It's fine. Whatever. But thanks for showing me another song. It's such an old song. It's quite bouncy. I like how bouncy it is. Okay, we can get back to checking the traps. Which one is it? The canal. The canal that we crossed. Didn't pay attention to it. That's great. That's great. Keep on not paying attention to it while I draw attention to it. Okay, we're gonna go to the canal now. I really hope that Kim doesn't. I really hope we should walk. These boots are made for walking, and we should really walk. I don't think Kim can handle this. Kim, stop trying to look cool and strong, man. It's not worth it. I don't want you to collapse and faint on us. We still have another place to run to. But you know what? Even if it did give something away, it doesn't really matter. Let's see. Kim. Alright, we lost. We lost. Cool. What? What would you? Oh, I'm sorry about that. I don't like saying I'm sorry. I'll just feel bad for you. Well, I hope you win next time. Tried it twice. Aww. I stop myself when I start saying I'm sorry for this or that, because I don't like it when people tell me I'm sorry when something bad happens. It's like, is that the best you can say? That's my feeling on the word that I'm sorry. That's all. I'ma head on to bed. Hope you guys have fun time parasocialing. Oh, okay. Good night. This is a sorry streamer. Good night. Have sweet dreams. I hope that you dream of something wonderful. Maybe, saying you can always say sorry for your loss in a dramatic manner. Good night, though. Well, you still did win one, so it was worth the round, I suppose. Okay. I think this is the last one, right? I don't know if Kim's gonna be okay.
It takes you a moment, but finally you spot the last of Morel's traps. This one's partially obscured by the reeds.
Rest in peace, Paul. For this one, no, there's definitely nothing in here, right? I keep hoping to lock your doors and windows. If that's a reference, I might actually get that one. This one's partially obscured. Will there be anything?
The reeds bend forlornly toward the sand. Snow covers the broken stalks like a shroud, and they shimmer, ghostly, in the darkness. In the east, the city center hums to you.
In the east, the city center hums to you. This seems nice, this place. Almost.
The constant, distant song, louder on this part of the coast, nearer somehow. And there's that cold again. Always the cold.
I don't understand. What is Shivers trying to tell me? Yeah? Oh, I can move this closer. Yeah, readjust the microphone. Reach for the trap.
The trap feels light and silent as you pick it up. Something is different here.
Wait, is there something? Look closer.
No locust.
No locust, but nothing either.
No phasmid either, but still.
Look closer still.
Well, the bait worked on something. This doesn't mean it was a reed monster, though. Unless you see one in there. I just see an empty trap.
I just see an empty trap. But what if it was a phasmid? No. But whatever it was, something did happen. Yeah, it probably wasn't a phasmid, but still, Morel should know, right? You're right, but I still need to tell the cryptozoologists about this. After all, it's helping someone do what they like, right?
Okay. But after that, we get back to our own assignments. There really is no explanation for this detour right now. None whatsoever.
We're doing it good, and hey, because we went to them, we found out about Gary, right? It'll come back. You'll see. Maybe not. Leave. Alright, we'll do one more detour because we're here. I think that... So we have an hour before our appointment. An in-game hour. An in-game hour before our appointment, and it's thundering like crazy where I live. Wow! Oh my gosh, I love thunderstorms. That sounds really nice. I wish I could hear it. I really like thunderstorms. I think thunderstorms sound super pretty, especially when you're inside. Admittedly, they're a bit difficult if you're outside, but on a hot day, inside, thunderstorm overhead, I think that's a really nice environment. Unless you don't like thunderstorms. but, where do you live?
Heavy wooden doors, more than twice your height.
Don't worry,
stand
you don't
shut
have to
in
say.
front of you. The rectangular sea-worn ornamentation appears in stark contrast to the padlock, carelessly drilled into the wood.
Alright, let's take a... Oh, that's right. We should... let's get something in our hands first. We have a crowbar in our hand. I think we
Heavy
should be able
wooden
to
doors, more than twice your height,
look
stand
at
shut.
something.
in
Rather
front.
the door to
Nothing
see if it
happens.
opens.
Only the sound of the padlock rattling against the door.
Okay, so it's locked by a padlock. If we can open it, we're supposed to get a sweet moment with Kim. It is. It's so loud that it reverberates in my chest. Oh my god. Wow. It's like it's right on top of you then. The lightning and thunder. I live in central US. Oh, okay. So you're also an American. The time zones there are a little different than from here, right? You'd be using CST, I think, Central Standard Time, or something like that.
I don't think that's going to work.
Inspect the carpentry.
The carving on the door is block-like and angular, like the church itself. Two large beams shoot downwards, sinking into the wood before they reach the threshold.
A lot of Koreans are Christian. If he is a bit Korean, will he be religious? Run your hand over a beam. Back up and look at the door. Run my hand first.
The surface is smooth from the wind, but moist to the touch.
It's moist to touch. What does that say, though?
Feels exceptional. 300 tons of pine would fit together seamlessly. It's old, too. Cut and carved many centuries ago.
Yeah. About the CST, I assume? Are a lot of Koreans Christian? I think there's a lot of mega churches in Korea. Like, I can't say whether a lot of Koreans are Christian necessarily, but a lot of mega church Christian stuff comes from Korea. That I know they have a lot of mega churches. It's like a thing. Drink some water. Oh, well, anecdotally, a lot of Koreans seem Christian adjacent. Take a closer look at the... Oh, wait, we didn't inspect the carpentry fully.
Is block-like.
Back up.
The doors remain unchanged, closed with a padlock.
Okay, let's inspect the staple.
The padlock passes through a staple that's been hastily attached to the wood. Closer inspection reveals that one of the screws is not a screw at all, but a nail. The work has been done recently and is unprofessional, to say the least.
This should help us get the door open. Are those churches the same as in America? I've never seen one. No. Are there mega churches the same as in America? There are Korean mega churches in America, actually. Yeah. Yeah. Should I say that? I don't think it's giving away too much to say that. I think there's at least one in the city that I live in.
Should you want to get through, it might be easier to just pry the whole thing off.
Well, turn to the lieutenant. This is where Mr. Prybar comes in handy. Oh my god, we're so cute. We're saying to Kim, Mr. Prybar's coming in handy.
Maybe we should circle the building first and look for another way. The building has seen enough mistreatment.
I don't think Yeah, we can't do this properly. Yeah, apply some official force on the padlock. Koreans are big in Christianity. In Alaska, there is a Korean church on just about every street. Whoa, you've been to Alaska? What's it like there? But wow, I didn't know Koreans were in Alaska. I mean, I didn't know there were that many in Alaska, I guess. Oh, there's this movie about Koreans going into the middle of a rural area, and then it was like this wholesome, like, family Korean story. So maybe that makes sense. I only know about them from the internet. No mega churches here. Where's Netherlands? Netherlands don't have a mega church. I don't necessarily know if the church in my city is like actually a mega church, but it's certainly a very large church, and I think they have a chain. What do you call a chain of churches? It's not like a fast food chain, so I can't call it a chain, but like a brand, I guess, a type of church, and I think they have more branches. Oh, it's called a branch. Let's take a look at the padlock.
This cheap-looking padlock is sturdily built. It shackles together a hasp and a staple screwed into the wooden door. The lock is adorned with a yellow sticker.
That's so cute. Anchor it. I will build a mega church with a valley. Really? You can be its apostle. No, apostle. You can be. What do you call? I need to learn more about Catholicism. Archdeacon, deacon, pope, the pope. Bishop. I need to learn about church hierarchies. Anchorage is a mixing pool of a lot of ethnic groups. Anchorage, Alaska, I assume. I lived in Alaska for about 14 years of my life. Wow! Oh my god, that's so cool. Alaska, to me, is like this faraway land. It's almost mythical. It's like cold and stuff. Clergymen. Yeah. I need to learn more about the hierarchies of clergymen. The clergymen. What do you call them? Titles. Yes. Clergymen titles. Like deacon and bishop and archdeacon and archbishop and all that.
It'll be easier to break the staple than the lock. Also, that sticker is interesting. Somehow.
Okay, let's look at the sticker.
You see a yellow circle with 2 X's and a big curve below them that looks like a mouth. You're pretty sure you haven't seen it before, but what the symbol depicts is clear enough. A smiling dead guy. The curve makes it smile, and the X's make it dead.
What? Why is there such a creepy sticker on the padlock? I don't understand.
There is something blindingly modern about this symbol. Its modernness puts to shame everything you've seen before.
What makes it so modern?
It's the contrast between the cheery, chemical yellow and the rigor mortis. As if the cheery guy didn't know he was dead, or the dead guy didn't care that he was. Either way, you get the sense the forces of future are at work here.
Okay, let me read this. It is a faraway land, and it is where rich people go to retire. Yeah, Alaska. I didn't know that rich people went to retire in Alaska. I thought living in Alaska was like hard living. It seemed like a mythical place where people who wanted to do the hard living went. Didn't realize it was a place where rich people could live a good life. I thought they all went to Florida. They're like the polar opposites, right? The cold Alaska and the warm Florida. Why did you leave Alaska if you're comfortable? We're comfortable talking about it. Have you seen this symbol before? Ask him.
He takes off his glasses and uses a blue handkerchief to thoroughly wipe them clean before inspecting the sticker. Then he looks up, pauses, and replies.
Have you?
No.
Oh. No. Then he pauses, looks up. I'm not rich. Yeah, you're not rich, but you lived in Alaska. So, does that mean, like, were you a regular person living in Alaska? Or your parents were? Or, I do miss how close, or maybe you were living the life that I normally think of people living in Alaska, the hard life. I do miss how close everything was in Anchorage. Oh, it's like a city. Do you now live in like a packed city? You live inside the place where you have to drive everywhere. What does it look like to you?
Looks like a dead man smiling. Suggests junior delinquency.
Okay, what is junior delinquency?
For Revachol ZOC, the moral
Wait,
intern
what?
defines junior delinquents as minors between the ages of 10 and 16 who have committed an act in violation of the law.
I didn't realize that. Wait, is this loud enough for you? I hope it is. I hope you can hear him. I didn't realize junior delinquents were like an official law term.
These acts aren't called crimes as they would be for adults. Crimes committed by minors are called delinquent acts. This was part of your officer's exam.
He puts a handkerchief in his coat pocket. Aww, he's disappointed in how much we've forgotten. What is suggestive of junior delinquency here? Currently, live in a farming area. Wow! Does that mean you're a farmer? Or does that mean you, no, you could, I don't know. Does that mean you're a farmer? It might not mean you're a farmer. It might just mean that you're doing some other work for the farms. Or just being here and doing remote work. It could be anything.
I haven't seen that sticker before, and I'm not a youth.
And I'm not a youth. Padlock, padlock, padlock. Getting ready to farm. Wow! Oh my gosh. That's so interesting. So you're I guess you're preparing to start becoming a farmer. I always wondered what that's like. Then when you were young, did you also farm in Alaska? I agree. It's very. I'm assuming that you lived in Alaska when you were young. Grr. I agree. It's very modern, but I currently have one plant, which is a lettuce bud. Wow! Oh my gosh, that's so cool. You're farming lettuces. You're living the real Stardew Valley. I agree. It's very modern, but does the cherry guy not know he said, or doesn't that guy not care that he is? What is the source of the irony here?
That level of conceptual thinking is not part of my skill set.
He's just okay. Is there a different way? Oh, look at this! We can get it immediately. Try to peel off the sticker without ripping it. There's no way we can fail, right? Take a closer look at the padlock.
It'll be easier to break the staple
Okay,
than
take a look at the
you
sticker.
see it, yet there is something blindingly
Take a look at the
modern
padlock for
about this
absurdity's
symbol.
sake.
This cheap-looking padlock is
I'll wait for
sturdily
him to
built.
finish talking.
It
first.
shackles together a hasp and a staple screwed into the wooden door. The lock is adorned with a yellow sticker.
Not in Alaska, but in North Carolina, I helped out on a tiny garden/farm we had. Oh, wow! Oh, that's so cool. Oh, that's like actual Stardew Valley stuff. That's my only exposure to farming. I don't know. I've never been on a farm, I think. I don't even know what it looks like. But, does that mean they were... I wonder if that means they were self-sustaining, like, farmers.
It'll be easier to break the staple than the lock. Also,
Do you like
that
farming?
sticker is interesting, somehow.
I don't know if you like farming. I don't know if you like farming. It's a bit close to Stardew. Is there a butt here? Let me save the game first. I'm gonna save the game before we enter the church. Save game. Save. Because it was my grandma's and wow, yeah, it's very close to Stardew. Just like how it was grandpa in Stardew. It's grandma and aunt for you. I enjoy it. Oh, it's just like Stardew then. It's almost just like Stardew, and you have a farming community. The only difference is that you seem to have to drive to places, but in Stardew everything's
wooden doors,
close.
more than twice your height, stand shut in front of you. The rectangular sea-worn ornamentation appears in stark
And Grandma
contrast to
did
the
pass
padlock,
away.
carelessly drilled into the wood.
Wow. And so do you relate to Stardew Valley, considering that right now basically everything feels very similar to Stardew? Okay, we can do this. We can't
There's
fail.
nothing like the sound of a sticker unpeeling. Now it's stuck to your thumb.
Now it's stuck to your thumb. What do we do with it? I love that they gave this detail. Put the sticker in your ledger after the last entry where it belongs. Put the sticker on your ledger, right on the cover. Or shake it off your thumb and throw it into the wind. Put the sticker on your ledger.
Voila! Looks very modern.
Voila! Looks so modern. Ah, Secret task complete. Style your paperwork. We had a secret task. Oh, life is nothing but Stardew. Wow. Oh, that's actually so cool. Oh my gosh. That's cool and like just I didn't even know that was possible kind of way. Yeah? But I guess it must have been based off of something. Yeah? Yeah. You're the person in Stardew. Looks very modern. I didn't know there were secret tasks though. Ah.
You're part of the Future Brigade now, and so is your formerly humdrum ledger. Neon, baby.
Neon, baby. Wait. I thought we could get the door open. I thought we just by peeling out the padlock we could get the door open.
Heavy
No?
wooden doors.
Still not possible. Kim said we could search around the church in order to find a different way in, right? But I'm not seeing a different way in. And we can't look at the back because it's obscure. Look at that. There's a ladder on the church just abandoned there. It does add to it, but it's almost like someone abandoned it mid-tiling or something. Can we go in through the windows? Nope, not possible. Alright. Well, what's this about finding a different way into the church, Kim? This isn't happening.
Heavy wooden doors, more than twice your height,
please.
stand shut in front of you.
Please.
The rectangular sea.
Let's save the game. Save game. Please, let's
Heavy
get inside.
wooden doors, more than a minute or so of mauling away at the lock has led to no success. The pry bar in your hand has given you 0 mechanical advantage.
You could give me. Oh, I should have drunk alcohol. You could give me a hand, you know.
I'm not as sturdy as you are. I have even less leverage.
He doesn't even try to sound convincing. Ah, maybe use the clippers? Okay, and...
The doors remain unchanged, closed.
Leave. Let's go. I don't know if that would work. Let's see if we can get the chain cutters. Is there anything else? No, chain cutters. We'll even wear the saber for a good measure. Chain cutters, come on, door, open
Heavy
up.
wooden doors, more than twice your height, stand shut in front of you. The rectangular
-10 tool
seawall
not equipped. I still need to wear this. Would it be if I drank some alcohol now? Do I have any alcohol to drink? I don't have any alcohol to drink right now. But if I drank some alcohol now, would I be able
Heavy
to unlock the
wooden
check?
doors, more than twice your height.
Oh well, it's fine. We can do this later. I can put some in here actually. And where's physical instrument? I can actually put one in here, but I'm not going to. Why? Because we're finally gonna unlock encyclopedia. Let's do it. We're maxing out encyclopedia. All right. Anything happen? No, nothing. I thought. I hope something happens. In the meantime, yeah, we got full encyclopedia. It's finally maxed. What is this thing? Over here. Wait, this is new. I don't think we've been here before. Hey, there's a person. It must have taken a lot of patience to do this. Walking Google. Yeah, big brain time. I don't know what that's gonna mean for us. Painted with pastel. Someone's trying to bring cheer into the world. Oh, it's an artist. It's an artist. Trash from some unending party. Maybe it's us. A pole screwed into the ice to keep the tent erect. And anything else? What's this? More tribalistic markings. This post is covered in little humanoids. What have we discovered here? A hippie? Yeah. Either a hippie or another
A
cryptozoologist.
pane of eternite has been planted into the snow. 2 poles are holding it up.
Is eternite real?
Barely holding it up. It could fall over any minute. A stronger gust of wind might be enough.
What is this?
It looks like a makeshift bridge.
The lieutenant of
convenient.
Justice Collar. Could be convenient. Should I push it over?
The pane falls into the icy snow with a soft thunk.
Nice! We got a
You
bridge.
should ask that girl on the ice what's going on here.
The lieutenant gestures towards the young woman next to the tent. Now what did she do? Ah, look at that! The lieutenant's going out of his way to say, let's figure out what's going on here. Shortcut unlocked. Nice, yeah. Just like Dark Souls. Oh, is that how they do it in Dark Souls?
The tent is just tarpaulin fabric covering a pile of stuff. The flap is open. Inside, 3 young men, all in forward-looking apparel, reminiscent of the sticker on the padlock, are listening to some new form of music. It's like nothing you've ever heard. One of them looks at you.
Hey, yeah, what's going on? How do you do, fellow kids?
Come on, get in and close the flap behind you. The warm stuff's getting out.
Oh my god, we can go in, squeeze in.
Sorry, we barely have room for one.
Aww.
You go ahead. I'm too old for this.
Oh, come on, cute. Aww, we should all chill together and listen to music.
I'm sure you will feel right at home. I'll keep watch.
He gestures you to squeeze in. Aww. It's like we're being a little kid dropped off. Dropped off to go hang out with friends by our parent. Eh? Oh, we're in a new place. Loading. Oh. Do you hear that music? Just walking around with a crowbar. Yeah.
Means they haven't set up a single one yet.
Yeah. Why are you here
You see,
though?
we've been all over Jamrock North, prospecting for real estate to establish a new venue in.
They're using. Is this how people talk to project confidence? Well, if you weren't a kid, it would work, I suppose. Wow, Hunter's a psychic.
Also for talent.
Also for talent. Oh, we gotta hear Egghead's voice. What are they looking for? Prospective singers and rock stars?
Yeah, thank you, Egghead. And while there is no shortage of raw, unfettered talent spinning tapes in Jamrock, we've had rotten luck with the real estate part.
Well, you're gonna be in for even worse luck once they make a youth center here.
Place is a shithole.
Go somewhere else then. Why are you here? I mean, no hate against what you're doing, but like, like, why are you here if you don't like it here?
I apologise for my friend Noit's potty mouth. I realise this is not how you speak to a police officer. He has authority issues.
He's the what, finance guy of the team? The professional guy of the team? There's no need. This place is pretty bad. Or was there something, was there something you wanted?
Yeah, it's a matter of occupied ecclesiastical property. I bet you've noticed the derelict hive of Narcomania on the coast.
What are you talking about? I don't know what he's talking about. Narcomania? You mean the... what? Is he saying people are doing drugs in the church, or what?
I'm talking about the church, and I'm not exaggerating. Even a place of spiritual refuge can become a magnet for all sorts of dopeheads and burnouts if left unattended.
This was not where I was expecting it to go. Is he like a punk rock Mormon?
Dopeheads.
Dopeheads? Are they dopeheads?
Burnouts.
Or are they saying dopeheads affectionately, burnouts affectionately, or dopeheads derogatory and burnouts derogatory? He angrily spits on a screw and starts cleaning it.
Well, I'm sad to say, that's exactly what happened. Sad because we were just about to put Martinez on the map with one of the maddest dance clubs in Jamrock. Nah, strike that, in Revachol.
You know what? I like that youth spirit. They're so confident. Definitely affectionately. Oh, okay. Dopeheads, burnouts, yeah! I guess they want the church.
Strike that! The word!
He's so excited. I like how excited
And
he
sadder
is.
yet, because the dopeheads and burnouts holed up in there were the worst kind.
Wait, what? Are you... huh? Oh, wait, what do you mean people hold up in the church?
He leans back a little, watching you with a steady, serious gaze, letting you imagine just how bad those dopeheads and burnouts really are.
The world. The world. Strike that. The world.
Good.
Yeah.
This calls for an opinion. You're an expert in those.
What? What kind? What kind?
The spooky kind.
Oh, I'm so confused. What do you mean, spooky?
I was hoping you would be the judge of that, officer. All I can say is, their spookiness is the kind that keeps us from restoring this church into a community centre and a place of spiritual refuge.
I'm beginning to think they're like punk rock Christians, maybe? Are they punk rock Christians? I can't decide. I can't decide if they're just spiritually punk rock or punk rock Christians.
Also, they don't eat or clean the building. Shit's gonna collapse.
You know, they're surprisingly very, what's the word for it? It's like seeing a blend of regular human values who are totally not punk. Like, they're not edgy is what I'm saying. They're not actually edgy. They're very punk. They're punk, but they're not edgy. They're surprisingly wholesome.
People just want to spin tapes without them spooking it up. Place has bad signs. No one can dance like that.
But then I hear the punk rock part and I'm like, are they edgy? Are they not edgy? Are they spiritual? Are they not spiritual?
Thank you, egghead.
Maybe I just haven't been exposed to this kind of people enough, so I don't actually know what I'm looking at. If anyone else knows what I'm looking at, please do tell.
So you're gonna look into it, right?
He turns
It
to you.
should be a police matter. Getting them out. Whatever spooky stuff they're doing, I'm sure it's not what the Ecclesiastes meant their property for.
Who's the Ecclesiastes? You know what? I should do it. I think I'll do it. I'll make up my mind later. I have some questions. The police are more... No, not now. Yeah, I'll make up my mind later. I have some questions for you
All
first.
right, man.
He claps his hands enthusiastically. Did you put the padlock on the door? Yeah. Give us the key. We'll look into it. Give us the key.
Yes. I asked Noy to install a measure against more drifters wandering in. It's a temporary fix. Just something to contain the situation.
Nice. Maybe we can get the key. Yeah?
I had to do it in an hurry. Not my best work, but it should hold for a while.
I need the key. I need the key, please. How long have those people been locked in there? I think the game is trying to make them look sort of punk. Yeah, they do look punk. But I can't tell if their values are like mixed in with Christianity or not. Like, are they also spiritual people? Because they were talking about like almost wholesome things, you know. They're not punk edgy, they're punk wholesome. I know a lot of punk people are wholesome, so, but like where I grew up, I think the wholesome punk people are older. Either that or I'm just not around punk communities. I need the key.
Of course. Noid, give the officer the key.
Wow, he's so nice and cooperative.
Only if he promises to look into the spookers in the church.
He looks at you gravely. Yeah, yeah.
Officer, I apologise. Noid doesn't always understand the joy of giving for the sake of giving. I think it may have something to do with his childhood.
Right? They're so wholesome. They're actually so wholesome. Depends on what kind of punk subculture they are. I like them. They're punk, so I thought that they were part of an edgy punk subculture, but they're actually super duper wholesome. The joy of giving. They feel almost like I don't know, they just seem like nice Mormons or something.
Damn it. Take it. Don't you just want to see what's in there?
You can't coerce me. No, I'll take the key. You know? Santa Claus? Yeah, a little like Santa Claus, I guess. They seem like nice people. Nice munchkins.
Brilliant! Noid, the key!
The air in the tent feels lighter.
Alright.
Yeah, the speed freak dips into his belt pack and produces a yellow key. He then makes a sudden cool and feels move, tossing it in your general direction. Reaction speed. Be the cool cop. Catch the key as it flies towards you. Oh, it's been 3 hours. Okay, we'll finish this interaction. And then we'll go. Once we get a chance to leave, I will stop here. Tomorrow, as much as I really want to play Disco Elysium, I also want to do e-stalking. So tomorrow we'll do e-stalking. Thanks for the reminder, Zell. We'll try to be cool, cop. 72%. How bad could it be? Yeah. Be a cool cop. Green.
It's as if time is frozen somehow.
Epic failure.
You think you can sense the key moving in the air? Yeah, this is going to be way cool.
Oh no, we totally failed. We're so uncool. We're the uncoolest we could be. Like 2 1s. That is the worst roll. Epic failure. Don't ruin the cool by overdoing it. Raise your hand in front of your face with minimum effort. We rolled 2 1s. Yeah.
Blam! Straight in the eye. Straight in the old eye hole. In the looking hole.
Ow. That hurt, Noid.
A stabbing pain. Tears stream uncontrollably from your right eye.
Ouch. Goddamn asshole. What is wrong with you? Can't you see I'm in pain now?
Man, I'm super sorry. That was totally my bad. I got overexcited. Threw him too hard. I'm sorry.
I actually believe him. I think he's actually sorry. They're so wholesome. I actually believe him. I'm sorry. Bend your face in mockery. No, I think he is actually being genuine. You almost murdered me. Cop. That's a use of lethal force. And I'll stop it. So I know you're mad, Harry. Stop it.
I really am sorry, man. Just take this, okay?
He pulls out some black paper from his belt pack. At least we got something. We could probably find them now. We probably could. I won't though. They're nice. They're wholesome. I like these punk wholesome people.
Looks like there's quite a lot there.
That's the least you could do. Take the money, or I don't need your pity money. Now where were we? Pulls some black paper from his belt pack. Today we learned that Rael is black paper. We don't even have to abuse our authority. He's offering it to us. He's offering us the money. Are they rich? They seem rich. They really seem like Mormons or something.
I hope that settles it. Or wait.
Oh wait, yeah?
The key?
He cautiously hands you the yellow key ring. Yeah, don't worry. Well, look at that. He gave us 25. These people are rich. Maybe they are just more rich kids. Yeah, but they're really wholesome too, which is what surprises me.
He is shifting in his spot, uncomfortably, still feeling sorry for the mishap.
It's okay, Noid. It's okay. We're good now. Noid. Yeah, that's a lot, right? 25 whole Rael.
We were talking about the padlock, I think.
Yeah, we were talking about the padlock. Thanks for bringing it back, Andre. Don't worry, Noid. You're a good kid. These guys are good kids. How long have these people been locked in there?
Like a week, maybe?
He shrugs. How can you be sure they haven't starved to death? Oh, now that I think about it, Harry should probably not be thirsting over them, right? They're too young. They don't have sex appeal. How can you be sure they haven't starved to death? Or it's so cool taking initiative. I like this is proper citizen behavior and I endorse it. Are they? Yeah. Are they what? Are they kids? Maybe they're not. What if they're not kids? Or are they what? They could be early 20s. Oh! I thought they were like 16-year-olds when I first saw them. But maybe that's because I'm looking from Harry's perspective. You're right. They could be early 20s. Okay, so they do have sex appeal. Maybe. Oh, could be. Well, they're of an ambiguous age. How can you be sure they haven't starved to death?
I'm super sure they're alive. I mean, come on. I'm at least 90%. Maybe 85% sure they're still alive.
Oh, you could have accidentally murdered someone, Andre. You should have given them food through the window. Well, maybe Harry likes them young. Who knows? Yeah, everyone's up for grabs, right? So long as the law says it's okay, you won't get thrown into jail. And even the law doesn't say okay. So long as it's socially acceptable, because you won't get socially ostracized. And even if you can't get socially ostracized, as long as you don't go to jail.
Somewhere in the ruinous past that led you here, there was something called exams. You may have learned the term involuntary manslaughter there.
we should teach him. We should teach him moral lessons, since these guys are wholesome people. What? 85% is not good enough when you're dealing with another person's physical well-being.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Good. Be sorry. You should learn to respect life, because you're a wholesome punk rocker.
I'm sorry too. I guess it wasn't very hardcore of us to just lock them in like that.
Yeah. To be hardcore, you need to be wholesome, right? I think this is how they deal with it.
Me too. I shouldn't have that kind of power over another person. I'm not the one with the violence monopoly here. You are. I'm glad that key is out of my hands now.
Yeah. You guys should be wholesome, not violent. Are we going to turn them into sorry? Yeah. They should become sorry punks. They're cool sorry punks. Right, other questions.
Sure, man. Tell us what you want to know. Let's do it.
Who exactly are the people inside the church, by the way?
I don't really know. None of us do. I don't even know how many there are. All we've seen are glimpses.
What? And you just lock them in like that? You haven't even seen them and you want the police involved? Well, you know what? Better safe than sorry. Any more you can tell me?
Yes. There's also the machinery.
He leans in for emphasis. Okay.
When I first scouted the place, back in February, it was abandoned, empty. Took some time getting the crew together. So about 2 weeks ago, we came here hoping to set the stuff up. Suddenly, there are all these strange machines lying around in there.
That's interesting. Are we going... I hope we get to find, like, some commies, but I don't think they're commies in there. What could they be?
One of them has wires running into bowls of water. Wires into water. Never seen anything like it.
I don't get it. Are they scientists?
Andre, tell him about the feeling.
What feeling?
Oh, and it felt like there was something in there with us, watching us from the dark.
Are they testing security cameras?
No, the other one.
Okay.
Which other one? I'm not as in tune with my emotions as you are, Egg.
They're funny. I like them.
Felt like silence. Awful silence.
But you haven't physically seen anyone?
Not exactly. We've just seen someone who we think is a woman go in and out of the church. A couple of times. And we felt someone or something eyeing us inside. But that's kinda it.
Okay, so is there no one inside? What was something
like,
watching
you aren't alone, you know?
Okay, yeah. Maybe they were talking about a radio. Maybe there was a radio.
It wasn't quite human, if you know what I mean.
Oh, hi, Iscan Editor. Radcore? Radcore? Is this what it is? Here, how is that? We're talking to a bunch of very wholesome punks. Very wholesome hardcore people. I can't tell exactly what's going on, but they seem extremely wholesome despite their look. Or I don't know, maybe punks are supposed to be super wholesome. They were apologizing for locking people inside without knowing whether they were alive. I mean, whether they were gonna stay alive. I think we're gonna be able to enter the church now.
Not human, as in a ghost. Do you know what he means?
Maybe he means the Holy Spirit.
It was this dark shape
Never
climbing
mind.
upside down along the ceiling, like some kind of crab man.
What? A crab man? What could it possibly
Yeah, you know, the way it was climbing up and around the ceiling.
You mean a
Like
spider?
crab.
Couldn't
be,
was
right?
Stalking a cell, exhibiting ambush behavior.
Yes. I feel like... Hey, maybe we'll find the cryptid! Maybe the cryptid's locked inside the church! Oh yeah, before this we were looking for... checking the cryptid traps for a cryptozoologist. Maybe the cryptid's in the church.
Oh, crabs are usually marine creatures and not known for climbing walls.
Are you sure there was a crab man?
Yeah, totally. I mean, I didn't personally see it. A cell was alone that time, but I believe her. If she comes out running and says there's a crab in there, there's a crab in there.
Alright. Well, you know what I hope it is? I hope it's gonna be that cryptid the cryptozoologist's been looking for.
So he hasn't even been in there lately. Is he afraid?
He probably is.
You should ask her about it, but be nice. Don't tell her you don't believe in the crab.
Okay, yeah, we'll tell her we believe in the crab.
There probably is no crab man. Don't let them draw you in with this nonsense.
Logic is very, what's the term? Sarcastic. Can you tell me more about this
You
machinery?
should talk to Noid about that. I just got a distinct burnout and dopehead sign from them. Probably jacked up to some snuff station too. Probably, very likely.
So was there people in there or was there no people in there? Was it burnout and dopehead feeling like a feeling with no people? How can you be sure they're burnouts and dopeheads if you haven't seen them?
Honestly, I can't. But I am.
Alright, sure.
This is a below feeble attempt at avoidance. Basically, he is attempting to weaponize idiocy.
Well, you can't, but you do. I should add weaponized idiocy to my own repertoire. What?
Hey now,
He
I'm
froze
70% sure they're substance abusers.
How are you sure?
Don't let all that technology fool you.
He makes
Where
little
do you think the
quotation
drugs
marks.
come from?
Oh, what? I'm lost. I'm lost. I feel like this is a reference to some group of people, but I don't know what it is. Alright, let's talk about something else.
What?
You mentioned some kind of ecclesiasts on the church. Who are these
Oh yeah,
ecclesiasts?
that's a meteor name for the founding party. Thought it'd be cool to use it.
Huh? Meteorian? Founding party? Encyclopedia brain, you'd better chime in.
If you don't know what the founding party is, there might be a way to mask it with minor demagoguery.
What? What? Before we go on, what do you mean by meteor? You know what? Now humor me, Andre. What is the founding party?
Come to think of it, I've never really looked them up, you know. I can't give you a precise definition, but they're a very powerful religious organization.
Okay, are these people religious? And
they have roots in ancient mass society.
He pauses.
And they're the custodians of the Pericanessian Church. Plus, they annul the innocence. They, like, made the innocentic system, no?
Alright, so why would you want to be in the church, Andre? Now, Andre, in your opinion, would this ancient religious organization who anoints innocents want a dance club in one of their churches? Or they sound exactly like the kind of people who want loud dance music in their church? You know what? Let's ask him.
Totally.
There isn't a trace of doubt in this. You know, he's right. He's right. He's kind of right. There's plenty of like rock concerts and stuff for Christians, right?
The Pericanessian Church is about love. And Nordic music is about love. I got love for my Pericanessian posse. Love is the relay out of death. We dance.
He violently shakes the tape player as if to see if he can't break it. True. Yeah. I think these are... Maybe we are seeing... Oh my god, we're seeing the first signs of rock Christian music. Well, not Christian, but rock religious music.
Love is hardcore.
Yeah, love is hardcore. I like that. They're so wholesome. And lots of Christian rock and metal bands. Yeah, this must be what we're seeing right now.
Unity.
Unity. This is the first. This is the first wellspring of Christian rock and metal.
Unity!
Wow.
Make some noise for my Insulindian posse!
He turns the volume up and looks at you with a knowing nod, as if it's obvious you will now break into dance. Yeah, unity!
You feel it. The anodes and the cathodes coursing through you. Your big toe starts tapping along to the bass, as if testing the waters.
No words, enjoy the beat. Or, I don't understand what you're talking about. What's a posse? Or, you know, or, I guess love can be pretty hardcore. Yeah, love is hardcore. I like that. Now, I now understand it was lame of me to suggest otherwise. Anodic music is about love, and so is Americanism in church. Or, no, this is too much. No sane organization want this level of absurdity in their church. No, I think they would. You know what? No words, just enjoy the beat.
Feels good.
Feels good, yeah. It was a rock out with these guys. These the start. Time to just enjoy the music. Okay, what's a posse?
Your posse's like your people, man. Like you got your cup posse. You look out for each other and you party together. That's a posse.
That's a nice definition of posse, actually.
And where is your posse, detective? Nothing comes to you. The world is silent.
Aww. Formidable failure of posse. Union of socially skilled rockers. USSR, socially skilled. I don't think I belong there. Socially skilled. Sounds like you're just saying random things. Love, posse, make noise. No. I guess love can be pretty hardcore.
Yeah, it can.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
coming around. You're getting it.
Yeah. We're being converted. Okay. You know what? It sounds like I'm still gonna click on this.
Are we?
He looks at you mysteriously.
Yeah!
The one with the large head really enjoys it when his friend gets mysterious. Okay, you know what? I now understand it was lame of me to suggest otherwise. Anodic music is about love, and so is the Paracanarsian church. Proceed.
Yeah! Yakokata! The place to be!
Do it for the masses. Do it for the crew.
Is this the start of building communism? Do we need these people to build communism? His friend forms a fist with a screwdriver still in his hand, approvingly so.
I didn't want to say it, but it was pretty lame of you to imply otherwise. Anyway, you got more questions?
Yeah, just a little
The
bit,
one
right?
with the large head is still looking at you, nodding his head, waiting for your body to start moving.
He's trying to get us to dance. We should dance a
You
little
feel
bit.
like you can go for a little disco when, or if they get this club going. You've got it in you.
Oh my god! The start of going disco? Yeah, building communism through music festivals. This is so disco. There was no love in communism. Well, now the new communism will have love. This is new communism. This is disco communism. This is punk rock disco communism. It's hardcore. I wanted to ask you about this tent full of equipment.
Yes. What?
I see you brought your own water? What am I trying to say here? I'm not sure. How long have you been here? Huh? There was no love in communism or a little? Well, you mean?
Yeah. Good to have, bitch to carry. When I first scouted the place, I did some reconnaissance. I'm not sure the church even has running water.
Why do you have distilled water, though? What?
Oh.
He doesn't know what to say. What? Wait, where'd you get that water?
It's the one they sell at the fuel station.
Can you drink that?
It's like he's lying to you, my liege. But he's slippery enough that there's nothing for you to grab hold of.
Aw, he's a liar. Alright, enough
He
of
nods
this.
enthusiastically, no doubt a little relieved.
Okay, logic. This is a white check. You may retry it. Maybe everything isn't quite as you've told. Take a second to analyze it.
As always,
that's it for now.
we'll be right here, waiting patiently for the news. Yeah.
Huh? They said different things. That's okay. Yeah. What's this?
Wow. So someone's been a little boring.
What? Right after we finish this drama conversation, then we will end it. What? What?
Yes, my standard liege. Someone's seen all sorts of wild ideas pop off and thought, I'll take the boring one. The regular, please. The brown.
Wait, really? Did I do that? So I like brown. I like standards. Look, I'm just trying to do my job. No need for extravagance. We did karaoke. I thought we wouldn't be so boring. What is this? Picking on me for not being crazy enough? That's the least of my concerns. I think these guys can build something more hardcore than communism. Hardcoreism or something. Yeah. Yeah, sure. Hardcoreism. Togetherism. Big ecclesiastical hardcoreism. A religious movement that shakes the world. From the heart to the body to the rest of the land. Picking on me for being
defensive. The regularity, the brownness, the cut and dry have their appeal. A very standard appeal.
Alright, you know what? I like brown.
Of course you do. And maybe some black shoes or a pristine white shirt to go with that. It's official. My lord's Copo type is regular cop. I'll let everyone know. I'll send out a telefax.
Wait, what happened to Art Cop? Wait, this will be my Copo type now?
The type of cop you are, sire. Think of it as a caste, a class even, a nation of regular law officials that you belong to. It comes, of course, with the usual benefits.
What are the usual benefits? Yeah, no need. Yeah, no need. Keep that announcement on standby for now. Or why not? Send it out the telefax then. I'm not ashamed. What happened? What's gonna happen to Art Cop? Should we collect it? Where's the regular cop? I think regular cop should be here somewhere. I think it's boring to be boring, but I feel like we should still collect it. If it's here, we need to collect it. Eventually, maybe we can collect some others too. Alright, I am ashamed. I actually am ashamed. But you know what? It doesn't matter. Send out the telefax. We need to collect regular cop too.
Done and done.
Regular
no
law
actual
official.
Communiques will be sent.
Aw, come on.
Too dramatic.
Okay. Well, anyway, this is it's 12:41 where I am, so I should probably stop here. So I'm gonna stop here. And then tomorrow. Oh wait, maybe I should have quick saved. Hold on, give me a moment. Do I go back to? Do I go back to the right location? Let me just check something. Oh, yeah, okay.
As always,
Okay, this is fine. No, my menu. Unfair. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you so much for being here and playing with me. I'm super happy that you're around. Oh, thank you, Fruity. Makes me really happy that you like it enough to subscribe. Yeah, so that's all for today. Thanks so much for coming. I'm super happy to play with you like siblings. And tomorrow we'll do e-stocking. I need to prepare some more PowerPoint things because I think the list changed a little bit, so I need to update it. And tomorrow I will what was I going to say? Oh yeah, I will stalk less aggressively to make sure I don't actually dig up personal information. Because I don't actually want to hurt any of you. But I will go as far as I think I can. Unless you give me consent. Okay. Well then, if you're here tomorrow, then see you next time. Otherwise, goodbye.